think it was 2 days ago, we did our Zero to World Series push. And we are back on the grind today, baby. Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing? Sneaky, hello. Seribot is a bot that kind of helps with like spam stuff. And it helps prevent spamming too much. But how are we doing, everyone? Sneaky J-Mills. Don't boo me, J-Mills. I'll boo you. Should I sell Kristen Campbell or keep for Roki? I think that card's good on his own. I just don't know if I can help decide if you should keep him or not on your own, because it depends on what you're going for, how you play the game. If it were me with how I play the game, I would be selling everything and not even going for Roki. That's how I'm going about it. What's up, JD3, Baseball Boy, Hootie, Prods Jeff, Twist Saunders, MLB Fan, Coulter, Supreme RL, that one plain guy. How are we all doing? I hope you all are doing swell. Can you get a free MV25? No. I gave away all of my copies of the game. Unfortunately, I've given away all of my copies. We got a bunch of codes from the folks at SDS. And all of them have been given away. All right, I was going to get this info updated. I'm going to update that thing in the bottom right there. And then I'm going to update the stream info. And then we are going to hop on in and grind some Team Affinity. We're doing some... I want to get Junior Caminero for the Rays. I don't know if any of you guys used him. But I do want to get him. My goal is to get him so I can lock him down at third base. Third base is like a point of question for my lineup. I haven't had anyone really lock it down. So that is, we are going to try to find that third baseman here today. Get some offline grinding done. And then, last but not least, maybe play BR. It really depends on how I'm feeling. We're kind of winging it if we're going to play BR, but we might play BR. That is updated. All right, there we go. So there's our info. Got that all set up. What's up, Sigma Man, Kimberly, Carter, J Rich, folks, everyone who is on the YouTube. I mean, anyone you could be watching anywhere. We have a video scheduled for tomorrow. If you've liked some of my videos where I've tried to hit the furthest home run, you are gonna like the video we upload tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern. So I would suggest subbing to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on that notification bell because you are gonna like the video that we have planned. It is going to be a fun one. Wish the Yankees won the World Series. You know, I wish they did too. I wish they did too. Can you get a free Shohei Ohtani? You know, maybe you'll get a free Shohei Ohtani if you open up silver packs. I've learned that the silver packs from Team Affinity have the same pack odds as standard packs. And I've been ridiculously lucky and have pulled 3 diamonds out of them this year. The little silver packs you get from like Diamond Quest and stuff. So, I'm addicted to Diamond Quest for that reason alone. I pulled Bobby Witt. I bought Ohtani today. I have all of the 90+ diamonds. In terms of the No Money Spent grind collection. Or collection grind. I really just got to go through. I got to get Soto, J-Ram, Mookie, Trout, Tatis. And that's it for my big boy diamonds. We've got like the most expensive diamonds besides Trout. So that's why we might do some BRs so we could grind for stubs or even just get some of those players. But I want to start off by getting that third base spot lock. We got a team of Rays. I think I'm going to do Conquest so I can get more of those pipeline guys. I think it's going to be my plan. Try to go through these Conquest maps. And yeah. How much XP do we get for this? This is like hundreds of XP. That I'm good with. This, hundreds of XP. This, hundreds of XP. Not going to bother with those maps. The 25 map, just, oh, a headliner and 5k XP. That's not bad. But we're just going to do the Conquest maps, I think. Just, it's something I should do. So, we're going to work on these. Start off with the East. What's up, Forrest? How we doing, buddy? Hello, hello. Are we in Judge Tradings? Are we in the Judge Tradings era? What? Excuse me, Sneaky? What did you say? Who is my favorite player right now? In this game? If that's what you're talking about, my favorite card has been Steve Finley.
Let's talk.
I don't know if that's what you're talking about. In real life, though, right now, probably Aaron Judge. Favorite international series? You mean like the Tokyo series and stuff? I'll be honest with you, I have not watched a Tokyo series. I've been using that time to sleep. So not the Tokyo series. Probably the London series, but not much there for me either. All right, let's sit down. What's up, JD? Hello, dude. What's good? What's good? How are we doing? But yeah, we're just gonna chill, hang out, get some. Sorry, this just didn't go down right, and it just concerned me. My desk just shook. Good. That was weird. I don't like that. That's made me sketchy of my desk. Not like the Yankees didn't sign Juan Soto. I wish they did sign Juan Soto. I get why they did it with his price, though. 8 inning game against a sweeper. I had a game like that yesterday, Forrest. I was like half asleep playing it. I got to like the 7th inning. It was a constant back and forth. I would score 2. Rockies would score 2. I eventually lost it. So I did it, and it was all for nothing. It was an absolute mess. Really not proud of myself.
All right, first pitch.
It was an absolute mess.
Starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Garrett Cole.
Well, the big thing
it felt very gross. All right, so I don't think we're gonna do too much in terms of like really trying to crush it stats wise. I'm just gonna score a couple runs in these games, basically get out intentionally, and then we'll get the PXP, or not even PXP. You see like hits and like strikeouts and innings pitched and stuff like that with the teams of players. So let's get that like through playing the large quantity of games. I'm gonna try to keep it like scoring like 1, 2, 3 runs in a game and just basically bunting out. That's a good start though. Carson Williams, bing bong, first bing bong of the stream. 506 in the White. That's kind of nutty. 506 in the White Sox stadium is kind of nutty. In the White Sox stadium. Yeah, I appreciate it, Ant-Man. I appreciate it, dude. But I like Show 25. I have been playing it a lot. So I would say yes. I'm having fun with it. Had you lost the game, you would have been market for a new window or new controller. Honestly, valid. Valid. Valid.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger makes the grab.
But yeah, we're just gonna hang out and kind of. It's more of a vibey night tonight. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I mean, we did the whole like stay alive until we make World Series thing, and that was fun. I did enjoy it. Took a lot of energy out of me though. So yesterday I kind of used it as like a reset day. I didn't really work on much. Played the game a little casually in my free time. Kind of caught up on some sleep. But now we're back to it again today. Getting some grinding in tonight. My goal, and like this is because I want to make it a video at some point, I want to get collections done within the first month. That's like my minimum goal here. And right now we're looking at a pretty good pace on the front for Beltron. At this rate, it might not take too much longer, but I'm not expecting my pack luck to be as good. So we're going to need to do some grinding. Probably grind a bunch of BR. Try to go for some 10-win runs. Maybe get a couple flawlesses in there from the extra stubs. And that's probably going to start... Oh, hi, Jazz. I'm probably going to start that tomorrow? Probably going to start that tomorrow. Hi, JT. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, my pack luck, I'll be honest, my pack luck has been very good over the last couple of days. It normally is not this way at launch, and it wasn't until the last couple of days. It started with freaking Ellie. Once I got the silver Ellie out of a pack, an Ellie out of a silver pack. Oh my god. Started off with that. Then I pulled Bobby Wood Jr. out of a silver pack. Then I pulled Mason Miller right after. And then a little later, or I think beginning of today, I pulled Gunnar Henderson for a second time. So like, yeah, my pack luck has been pretty good. I mean, and I also did pull Lindor, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. which is still kind of nutty. My pack luck has been pretty solid. And I don't, honestly, I don't even know if it's just the pack luck or it's just the fact that I've had more packs, you know? Like, we've had a good amount of, like, different packs from, like, doing time and quest, now and laters. So, like, maybe it's just the sheer quantity of the packs that is helping. Either way, though, I'll take it. I'm having fun. Getting good cards. Hey, I appreciate you. Is it RTCK? Is that like a... I assume you want me to pronounce that besides your 4 letters as your name, but I appreciate it, dude. When am I going to stream again? Probably tomorrow. Probably. I have a main channel video done, and I'm just going to be spending the afternoon starting to edit. I'm basically going to be editing down the last stream we had done, where we went from 0 to World Series. We're going to make that a full-blown video on the channel, which will be very fun. But it's going to take a couple days for me to edit. I recorded a video for tomorrow, but recording it only took like a couple hours. Editing it only took like a few hours today. So, like, it was a quick process. But that video is going to be a little bit longer. So I need to spend some time editing it and such. So I'll be doing some of that and probably tomorrow night. Thing is, I know unfortunately not everyone is going to be a later night degenerate. But that's just going to be the time I'm going to be mostly available for these, you know, chill streams like this. Because I work in the middle of the day when I'm kind of, like, aware and awake. And then I spend the later part of the day, like tonight, just kind of doing my grinding, playing the game. So, unfortunately, if you're someone who does not like being in the stream late or isn't around for streams late, this is really the only time I can stream. Basically. Unless I have, like, a dedicated plan for said stream and I'm planning on being live all day. Which will happen. What's up, Tomlin? How are you doing, buddy? Do I have a normal job too? No, this is my job. Streaming, making videos. It is what I do. And I am lucky enough. I need a mix of luck and work my damn butt off over a few years. But I'm in a position where I actually make enough from it for it to be a full-time job. So it is my job. But not just the streaming thing. Streaming is like a not super significant part of it. Streaming we just do for the vibes. We have fun with the streaming. Obviously, streaming kind of overlaps with the videos. Sometimes we do stuff on stream that's for videos. But yeah, basically my main channel is like the main, like that. My main YouTube channel is the main thing I focus on, and everything kind of revolves around it. How do I get so good at MLB The Show? I have been playing it a long time, and I think it's a game of reps. You kind of just, when you play it over time, you build up the muscle memory. You know, you get all the swings in. You learn the mechanics of the game by playing it a lot. I do have tips videos. I have a couple tips videos already in my second channel, Scann Plays. And if you enjoy the regular content here in the Scann channel, you'll totally enjoy that stuff too. We uploaded the ranked video as well. We played my first ranked game, which was fun. But yeah, MLB The Show is a game of just like, it's a skill that you get by getting reps and playing it often. There's some things you can do to help you out at the start, but in general, you kind of got to play it a lot. I don't even say a lot, but just like play it over the span of time. Try to play consistently. What color precision rings? I use the green ones, and I think if any of you get the little man pack on Control Freak's site, I think it's the equivalent of the white ones. I use the softest ones. I find that, oh, what a play. What a play from Carlos Pena.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jake Cousins. Just trying to keep this one close here.
Are you gonna make another road to the show? I don't know if we'll do that. Maybe I will, MLB fan. Maybe I will. I have no idea. Right now, I'm kind of in the focus for like what I'm doing during like the, I guess you could say the early part of the year. Like I have ideas that I want to do over the span of the next weeks and months and stuff. So road to the show, like a full-blown road to the show thing is not in my plans yet. And depending on how the rest of this game goes, I might slow down and do stuff like that. But it's a lot of work. Takes a lot of time to record and edit. And if I were to do it, it would only be if in the later part of the year, very likely, or if I weren't enjoying modes like Diamond Dynasty a lot and can't keep coming up with ideas that revolve around that stuff. Like, I like my other modes. I do dabble in them. I like mixing them up. I do like my Diamond Dynasty a lot, though, which is why a lot of times where my ideas come from. It's what I play the most. Bro, they did, right, Dunter? They cooked. They absolutely cooked. This has, I think, been the best fade I've had. I look you to get a picture of myself and be like, hey, so like I got a fade like this last time. I mean, I know how to explain to them what I want, but you know, showing them an exact picture, like, hey, this is the amount I had on the top. This is what the fade looked like on the side. It's the best I've had it looking, I think, like, honestly, ever, I would say. When I'll be honest with you all, before the last, like, year, I would say, honestly, like, half year, I used to never consistently go to, like, a local barber or anything. To go to, like, one of those places in a mall. And they were so inconsistent, and they did not do well with that. I didn't want to send the runner back third. Okay. With the beard? Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, this is like right around the perfect length that I like the beard too. I don't like having the beard too long. I'm not one of those dudes that likes letting it grow out too long. I know I need something, because my face without a beard is just nightmare fuel, just baby faced. So it's at a good length right now. It's all come together at the perfect time, which I love. The audio is lagging.
And there's a foul ball.
Let me check. I'm pulling up the YouTube stream. Let's see. Chat, are you trolling me? Because everything looks like it's perfectly fine. I'm hearing myself, and here, it's perfectly fine. What audio is cutting out? Are you saying the game audio, or is it my mic? All right. I hope I'm not getting trolled. Because I literally just listened to the stream. It sounded perfectly fine. If you're having problems, refresh your stream. See if that fixes it for you. Like, exit and come back to the stream. Is it okay if you ask what do I use to stream my games? I use regular OBS, die boy. Regular OBS. I have a bunch of plugins on it, so it looks very different. So, like, for some perspective, if you want to see what my OBS looks like, this is what it looks like. Let me do this. So this is what it looks like. So I have my chats here. It's a lot. And if you don't know how OBS works, you're probably like, Scan, what the heck is going on here? And you don't need it to be this complex. But this is what I have mine look like. What's up, fishing fam? Hello, hello.
He's 0 for 1. Lifted to left, and that should do it.
Yeah, I don't get why we'd be chopping out on the YouTube chat. I'll be honest with you. Sounds like perfectly fine to me.
You can win, silence that opposing crowd. It makes things just a little bit better.
It like literally sounds perfectly fine. I have to tell you guys. It seems like it's going perfectly fine. Now the grind team, yes sir, Billy. Yes sir. Go Dodgers. Yeah, yeah, Samuel. Yeah. Programs on starter pipeline Tokyo. Jimenez, Allen, Abreu. Ooh, good call on. Well, it was echoing because I was playing it. It's not echoing anymore. It's not echoing anymore. J-Mills. J-Mills, are you okay? What's up, crew dog? How we doing, dude? Left and came back. We're good? Okay, well, there you go. Leave and come back, chat, and you might be good. It must have been something weird on YouTube's end. Let's say, it seemed like it was perfectly fine. Hey, let's go, Doc. Let's go, dude. Love that for you. I gotta put Dick Allen on the team. Because I got the Cornerstone card, of course. So I think I just need to tally some stats at them. It's like 5 hits, 2 extra base hits, and then And one more. Yeah, these 3 missions I think I need. PXP, 2 extra base hits, 5 hits. So I should just throw him at 3rd. First, not 3rd. No, he does play 3rd. But does this card play 3rd? I don't even want to bother looking. I'll find him. I thought his one card was a 3rd baseman or 1st baseman. 1 silver. It is. I'm not crazy. I am not an absolute psycho. I mean, I might be a psycho, but not in that way. Not in that way. We are adding Pena. All right. Get Pena up towards the heart of the order. We're going to put good old Dick Allen in the heart of the order. There we go. There are the Rays. I'm going to hit Darno cleanup because I need PXP with them. So we're just kind of flying through this conquest. We're just going to get a couple runs in each game. Get some ABs for these guys. Get some stats with the Rays and good old Dick Allen. And we're going to try to just kind of fly through things here. It's going to kind of surround the Jays here. Take some empty spots. What's up, Rex? How we doing, buddy? What's good? What's good? When's next patch? I have no idea. I do not know. I do not know when the next when the next patch is. But yeah, for anyone curious on my grind progress so far, we have if you don't know how I go about things, I basically just go for I just buy the live series diamonds, ideally the expensive ones first. That's how I like to start. Try to buy the 90 plus boys ASAP. I finally got enough to get Otani. And that's only like the 2nd big boy diamond I bought. I pulled Bobby Witt. I pulled Lindor, which has been kind of ridiculous. I've been selling everything that is below a 88 overall. So 87 and below diamonds I've been selling every time I've been pulling them to save up stubs for the 88 pluses. I'm trying to allocate all my efforts to those guys first. And then I'm going to buy the lower diamonds because they're going to keep getting cheaper, I think. All right, we can play veteran. Yes, it is. You got to do the showdown. Yep, do it 4 times. Correct. How do I like 25? I'm having fun with the fishing, fam. Having fun. Some of the most fun I've had at the launch of the game in a minute. Do I like Harper? Yeah. Bryce Harper's a cool player. Wish he was a Yankee. Wish the Yankees signed him back in the day. Did you try restarting it, Crew Dog? Did you start it already? And it's showing that, or is it or whatchamacallit? Did you not even start it at all? And it said you can't even play it. Did you put it in Rice? Yeah, put your mini seasons in Rice. Come on, Dick. Come on. What's up, Barbie? Favorite finest card design of all time. I might honestly say last year's. MLB 24s was gas. 23s looked good, but I think it had like the tilted design. Right, the card was like angled, which I didn't love. So I'd probably say last year's. Try resetting it, Crew Dog. If you like hold whatever button to reset the season, you should be able to reset it. Then it should be able to fix itself, right? Oh, Dick. You got no exit velo on that. What's up, Adrian? Hello, hello. You're cooking, phony. How am I so good? I have played the game a lot. That's probably the best I could say. I wish I could give you all a finite answer besides me playing the game a lot. And also, I don't know, something about MLB The Show has just kind of clicked. Like, it's the best I've been at any sort of game. So, like, I don't know. Something about this game clicks in my brain more so than some other games I've played. I've been alright at games like Call of Duty and stuff. But never could I say I had been, like, in like the top like 1% of players on like a game.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And like, I mean, it technically easily 1% because of whatchamacallit. Just making World Series. Not many people do that, but like, you know, I also think I can compete with some of the best players in the world. I don't think I can beat some of the best players in the world, but like, I could say pretty confidently, I'm probably like what, a top 250 player. I feel pretty confident on that. If I were to play all the time, like some of those players do, I would be at least a top 250 player. And that might be being a little nice, might be a little dramatic, but I think that's where I lie. And there's no game I would have been even close to that like small percentage of like players. Not even close. What's up, Coco? How we doing, dude? I'm gonna use a GameSir G7, JT. A GameSir G7, and then funny enough, I swapped the thumbsticks on it. You could swap the thumbsticks. I had an old Power 80 Fusion, and I swapped the thumbsticks with that. Mainly to start so I could use a Xbox style thumbsticks on it, because the Power A actually uses like the Xbox sized thumbsticks, so it fit my Xbox Control Freaks. I wanted to use these Lotus Control Freaks, so I swapped them. The GameSir comes with sticks that are sized like the PS5. If any of you get this controller, you're gonna want to get PS5 Control Freaks. As weird as that is. You'll believe it when you see it? Okay. I mean, you're going to see it, J-Mills. I'm going to be playing ranked a lot this year. I'm trying to get to 1,000 rating. I'm going to do it. I'm not even going to go with the attitude like, you know, I'm going to maybe grind for 1,000 and maybe I'll get it. I think I'm going to get it. We're going to get sweaty this year. We're doing it. J-Mills, where do you think you would lie? Like, if you were going to describe how good of a player you are, what number would you rank yourself? Or like a range you know you'd be with it? What's up, Lydia? Hello, hello.
Nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
I personally wouldn't take that kind of heat. Between 50 and 100. Ooh, good for you. Good for you. So by that logic, with how much I beat J-Mills, I could be between 50 and 100. Right? I feel like by simple logic, that makes sense, right? What's up, Ivans? How are you doing, dude? I wouldn't even play you last year. Correct, because I didn't want to. Doesn't mean it was a skill thing. I didn't want to. Just because I choose not to play at a high level doesn't mean I'm not a high level player. Everything about that one? Everything about that one? Here for the vibes. Where did the name Scann come from? Great question. Basically, it's from a part of my last name. So, when I was younger, we came up with the nickname J Scan, my cousin and I. My first name is Justin. And we came up with that. And as time evolved, it just kind of became Scan. And yeah. It was J Scan 98, because that's when I was born. Then J Scan, then just the Scan, and then it just became Scan. Playman GOAT right now. See, here's the problem. Here's the thing that Coco is doing. Coco is feeding into J-Mills' energy because freaking J-Mills loves to do this. Just like come up with the out of the blue challenge. Like, oh yeah, if you really think you're good, challenge me. And if you don't accept these, like, oh, you're just scared. You're just dodging. And like, I'm going to catch hands with J-Mills. We're going to. One day we're going to. And just tonight is the night I don't want to do it. Also, I do explicitly want to save my first GOAT games of ranked, or just really GOAT online games for a video. That's the main reason I don't want to do it. It's a video idea I have planned, and I want to get my natural, authentic reaction to playing it online for the first time for the video. And I obviously got to get to that point in ranked first. So.
Somebody stole all my lamps. I couldn't be more delighted. JMC win.
Oh, I was really confused by the last part of that message, Sneaky. The emotes always confuse me. Also, would you really be happy? Okay, I know it's like a dad joke there, but like the logic of the dad joke doesn't make sense, you know? Like, are you gonna really be delighted if people steal your lamps? I don't think so. Definitely top that 5,000. There you go. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Is it Ivan's Aviation? Vaughn's Aviation? Thank you, dude. Yeah, Sneaky loves his cheesy dad jokes. Ready for March Madness? Me? I literally have zero care in the world. I'm ready for the MLB season to start. That's what I'm here for. That is what I'm here for. Yeah, Samuel, it technically is a name reveal, but also not technically. But I've taken multiple pictures with my old baseball jersey, which has my last name on it. That's up there in the past. So, you know, it's not like it's like not findable, you know. But we just stick with Scann, you know. Scann is one of those one of those names that I'm lucky that it's just kind of catchy, you know. Like people could just call me Scann, and like it doesn't feel weird to call me Scann. Like it almost sounds like a name. Now you figured it out. It's Jover. Samuel about to dox me. He's about to dox me. Tigers going all the way this year? I mean, Tigers are fun. Scantron, yes. My dad, no, not my dad. My great grandpa is the one who created the Scantron form. Correct. How did you know? How did you know?
So here's Darno with one out. He's 0 for 1.
Having a hard time getting the last 2 triples for Polo Grounds. Speed Team, Coors Field, Let It Fly. Play versus CPU on Rookie. Or you can go to Forbes Field. It's not a bad idea either. Can't go wrong with Forbes for the big park. I like Colorado. Just get like some speed out there. You have the elevation so the ball could float. Elevation is kind of big for keeping that ball alive and keeping that ball in the air for a while. And dimensions aren't small in Coors, so that's what I would do. Yeah, I have no idea how close I am to it. We're just gonna kind of stumble into it. Hey, I appreciate it. We are on the push to 100K on YouTube, but you know, it is a goal of mine. But like, the thing is, I don't like pushing sub goals. It's just not how I go about things. I could literally shove a guy. I could shove the goal down your throat and just say, guys, we need 100K right now. First second of every video, road to 100K. But it's just not something I like doing, you know. We'll get it when it happens. The thing I've learned about YouTube is like your sub count isn't always a reflection of like the impact of your content, you know. So like I just go about focusing on making the good content and just let the subs come if people want to do it. But I don't know if you're enjoying the content. You should sub. We are on that road to that, but yeah, I try not to push that too much. I bet you could guess my last name. I wonder why you can guess my last name, J Mills. Maybe it's because, have I Venmo'd you before? I've totally have emailed you before when you were an editor for me. From things, not email, but you sent PayPals with my full name on it. So I mean, you could I've definitely said it to you. So like, let me shove a guy. Wait. Heard it here first. I could shove a guy. Do I miss Gleyber Torres because he's not a Yankee? Yes. In a sense, I miss him in that, you know, I loved him as a Yankee. I love him as a player. So it's sad he's not on my favorite team. But I almost look at the Yankees roster right now, and I'm like, you know, I don't know how he fits into the equation. I mean, like, the only solution would have been him playing second and being the second baseman, and then Jazz being the permanent third baseman. And I almost like Jazz better as a second baseman. So I think it might be for his own sake the best that he's not a Yankee anymore, as much as I like him. Seemed like that is one of the best relationship with the fans. I think he needs to, you know, go somewhere else and maybe find it there. And it's not out of hate, it's for wanting the best for him.
4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
My favorite City Connect jersey. I will say I like the older Astros ones. I do like their new ones. I think the Mets ones are kind of cool. I like the Mets ones. I might say the Reds. I think I'm going to say the Reds. The black and red, I think, is pretty cool. And, like, I think, like, you know, a lot of the City Connects, I think one of their problems is that they really try too hard to make, like, the colored pants, or, like, the non-white pants a thing. You know, like, I like the Mariners jersey on top, but I don't like that they wear the black pants as much, you know? I like it when you have, like, that normal jersey feel and such. But I feel like, if anything, the Reds nailed that style. You know, if you're gonna go any colorway with like the all black pants, like I think they did it right. I don't like when they have like a colored top jersey and then black pants, like some teams have done. The Rays ones? Oh yeah, the Rays ones are sick. The Rays ones are up there. Agree there. Big agree there. Do you think the Detroit Tigers will play the Yankees in the World Series this year? Well, no, because they're in the same league. So they would be playing themselves in the American League side of the playoffs. They would not be playing in the World Series. They would need a National League team. Team like the Dodgers are seemingly the favorites for the NL, like pretty easily, I feel like. So yeah. Best creative. I'll be honest, I haven't been able to get them to really work too much, Robo. So I don't know. I don't know if I can even suggest much of anything for that. I wish I could. Hey!
Hello and welcome.
Yeah, I know they kind of changed it up how custom stadiums work. I tried to, like, the thing I learned with I think the problem with custom stadiums, at least for me, they don't save to the right slots. When you have multiple stadiums, it, like, doesn't work right. I might need to, like, mess with it a little bit more to, like, make sure it's good. See if there's anything I can do there. Yeah, just play a Coors. Coors does the job. For, like, offline grinding. Let's go, Dick. That should be off the wall. Good old Dick Allen. Hey, MLB fan, what do you think the oldest video is of mine that you remember watching?
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
I love playing at Fenway and not seeing the ball because of the fans that are sitting in center field. I love how difficult it is to see the ball. All right, actually wasn't a bad swing. Was not a bad swing. Good old Joey Wendell. Since 1999, hold up. Hold up, Coco. Hold the phone.
Big RBI for him right there. Really nice job to take that inside pitch.
Yeah, they also changed up like what the default dimension options even are in this game. I don't know if any of you messed around with that at all. They don't have like those really short walls like they had last year, which thank God. It took them 3 years to take those out. They had those walls all the way back in MLB 21. I still remember I was ahead of the curve on the Costco thing. I had a custom stadium in MLB 21. That was the Cornfield Stadium, but 5,000 elevation. And the Cornfield Stadium had the exact same dimensions basically as the Costco field. It was just in the cornfield. And with max elevation, I remember testing it. And if any of you remember one of my clips I had in MLB 21, where it came back down, like was it down 10? Whatever it was, in BR in an inning, whatever it was. That was at that stadium. So.
And there's 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
I knew of the Costco before the Costco grind was a thing. I was a knower. I was a pioneer. 2 nights in a row. Is it 2 nights? I don't think I was live yesterday, right? But I've been live a lot. What's up, trucking? I have been at the grind. This is the most I've streamed in a hot minute, and I've had a lot of fun.
after their first inning.
Yeah, if you've been around, you know the MLB21
Give
content.
away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
The flip to the pitcher.
First video I watched here is hitting a home run with every team's highest overall. Okay. Yeah, I guess at that point that is 2 years old, so. Oh, the times have changed. A lot of the folk who are over here on Twitch, just for some comparison for YouTube folk, a fair amount of these folk have known me since way before then, funny enough. Because I had been doing MLB The Show stuff since like MLB 20. And I was a Twitch nerd, MLB The Show nerd, basically until that point when I was making videos like that, like the end of 22. So if any of you have watched me in MLB 23 and 24, you know, you're part of the new wave. You're part of the new Scann wave.
1-1. That one misses.
But it has been a lot of fun. It's been a long time since I've felt the drive to consistently stream like I have, and it's been great. I think I have found the best balance of streaming, making videos on my main channel and even second channel. And it's been a lot of fun. We're just going to ride with it as long as it's going this way. I don't think I'll be able to keep up this pace all year, but while I'm having a lot of fun, we are going to enjoy the heck out of it. All right, we probably have enough runs with getting 3. Favorite MLB The Show game? MLB 20, I would say, is my favorite MLB The Show game. Hey, Truckin', thank you for the biddies, dude. Did I not play the alert?
And it flies to the deepest.
Only have alert.
No doubt about this one. Home run.
Oh, just really quiet. Whatever my alert is for that is very quiet. I gotta turn that up. There is a sound that plays, but it's quiet.
And first offering is fouled off.
We got debated. Let me go on the stream element to try to fix that because I'm gonna forget about it. I'm gonna forget about it. I'm gonna swing. Get me out, Red Sox. Stream elements. Hey, appreciate it, Ivan. What's up, Mikey Meow Meow? Welcome back, my friend. Glad to see you again. Hey, chat, we are live on Twitch and YouTube. In case you were curious on who the heck I'm talking to at any given time, a lot of times they're in the other chat. So I apologize. I wish I could pull up both chats on the stream. It technically isn't allowed on Twitch, but also I don't like how it looks, so that's why we don't do that.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Let's test this here. I think I have a new. I raise up the sound. Let's see. Properties. Let's test this alert again. Sound louder. That was louder. I heard it kind of. I heard it kind of. Where's the text to speech on that?
Ripped on a line. Durant makes the grab on the run. Back now at Fenway. Now batting.
Oh, I have variations, so I have to raise up all the audios. So that one's muted. 100 bits. Is that the 5%? We're going to get this fixed before I forget. I'm an L streamer. Forgets to fix things. And then we go back here, cheer alert. All right, let's try this. Oh. Let's test it. We got to test it. Okay. Oh, great heavens is right. Oh, great heavens is right. Oh, my. Oh, it startled me. Oh my. Oh, that was a test one. I just did. All right, you can kind of hear that. Any text-to-speech though? Any TTS? No? You good? You good, Brian? Well, maybe I don't have it on all the variations. There we go. I have it on for 100 biddies now. Now we're good. Now it's gonna work. We're gonna have it good to go. It's gonna be good. We'll be so good. Hey, you have a good one. Ivan, you have a great one, dude.
Dance for my grind that booty.
Okay, that was a sentence, all right. But Trucker, thank you for the biddies, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, buddy. Does BR an event loss to go on your overall record? No, that is just your ranked record. Whenever you see your record, that is just ranked. So yeah, they're separate. Oh, okay, way to make that play. I was gonna say. Don't tell me what to do, J Mills. Don't tell me what to do.
Stand up.
Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. How dare you?
Just kind of muscled it out there, and on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
I'm jorking it while watching the stream.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Okay, thank you for telling me. Appreciate it. Guys, you have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna be ending things here. You have a great night. I appreciate the love. We'll be back here at some point. I don't know when. I just got to make sure this guy Nick on YouTube is just not here ever. Okay. Thanks. Have a good day, guys. Can't believe what I just read. I can't believe what I just read. I can't believe what I just read.
On the ground to third.
Don't even know why I even read it. Don't even know why I read it. Gomer! How are we doing, Gomer? How are we doing, buddy? Gomer, I heard you were... I mean, not that I heard. I saw you were saying some wild stuff on stream the other day. Not even just saying wild things, doing wild things. Wild gestures and noises. Oh, I was ending? No. We were actually baiting. We were baiting. Stream is not ending. It is not ending yet.
Here's Joey Wendell. That one ripped right center field.
I really hope I genuinely didn't bait all you to think I was ending. That was AI, you know, valid. That's what I say. That's what I say whenever any weird clips of me come out. So I get it. I get it. I get it.
Nobody out.
Yeah, Twitch chat would never say anything like that. Twitch chat is just a positive, wholesome, streamer-loving experience. About to cheese him? About to cheese him? Get cheesed, idiots? Or you just get me out. I literally don't care, Red Sox. Get me out.
Back here in Boston. Your story now.
He's got it. I just want to speed run through this damn conquest, man. I know these take a long time. I just want to get through them as fast as possible. At least get through like one or two of them tonight. Get a couple pipeline guys. Get Team Affinity progress done. I want to get Junior Cameronero. That is like the one card I want. If I get that tonight, I will. It is success. Who is that right fielder? Never be in right field again. Never again. I'm glad it's a clip, J-Mills. I appreciate, you know, the first clip even the chatter makes in like God knows how long. It's gonna be that clip. It's gonna be. I love that. I really am appreciative. Not that I ask for clips all the time or anything, but you know, that's gonna be the clip that I see on my like clips page on Twitch, of like the most recent clip that someone made. Splendid. Buying LB25 this weekend? Nice. Yeah, I've genuinely had a lot of fun this game. It's just been fun grinding. Offline, online, all of it. Like, this is the most fun I've had in a minute. Ooh, we got Weatherholt. Nice. So I can take out Max Clark. Hooray! Finally got that spring breakout program done. That one took me a minute. But we got it done. So we'll take the XP. And did all those. We're just going to go for good old Dick Allen. 1 more extra base hit. 100 more PXP. 2 more hits. We got that card. Will I use him? Probably not, but we'll get him. And an XP, 363k. Not bad, not too shabby. Yeah, we got something to open here, right? Yeah, we got a couple of packs, Yeah, of course I try to say hi to everyone. Try to say hi to everyone I can. No, you're good, Nick. It's all good, dude. How are you doing, Nick? You are good. You are good, my dude. It's just when you see brain rot, sometimes you gotta react to the brain rot appropriately, you know? 268. I sell literally all my duplicates. I don't know if any of you go through all this hassle, but I literally try to put everything up that's a duplicate up whenever I get them in packs. It's how stingy I am with my stubs at the beginning of the year. I just like, normally I honestly don't do it. I don't have the patience for it, but this year I'm like doing every single thing I can to get these collections. I'm desperate. And L Headliner. L Headliner! Woo! Watch that clip like 3 times just now. There you go. It's gonna be one of my more one of my more viewed clips. Watch. It's gonna be like a pretty viewed clip. And like I recently went through all my clips and I went through like everything basically, and it was an absolute cluster. And one day I'm gonna go back through them again. I'm gonna see that godforsaken clip. Do we want to test Ha-Sung Kim in center field? Do we want to just say why not and try it for science? Let's try it for science. I don't think anyone else can play corner outfield position, so yeah. So we just let it fly. Ha-Sung Kim, you are my center fielder now. And you will literally hit last. And I believe with Team Infinity just getting like innings pitched and stuff, it shouldn't be too much longer with the Rays. So I got their collection done. We got to get a few missions done. So 7 doubles, 7 homers, 3 innings pitched, and that would get us there. Also getting the PXP with Darno. Darno would be most of it. Darno. Yeah, I see do Darno and 7 homers. Darno, 7 homers. Or no, Darno. Yeah, was it Darno and 2 wins? No, 2. Okay, yeah. You know, I don't even think I need to use all Rays. I just got to pitch with Rays and get 2 wins. So I think we'll do that. Just pitch with the Rays, and we'll make a lineup with another team and start accruing stats. Probably a smart way of min-maxing this. I think that team will be the Guardians. I want to go for the Guardians, get Andrew Miller. I think that would be a good reliever to go for. So I think we'll probably go for these hitting missions with them. Probably. I've been playing on veteran or rookie just to make it chill and relaxed. That's typically how I like to go about things. Try not to like put too much on myself. Just kind of get some reps in, play in low difficulty, kick back, relax. When I'm just explicitly grinding, I like to keep it nice and easy. But, you know, sometimes when you're doing, like, Conquest, you want to speed run things and, like, do something like, get, like, whatchamacallit, like, go for, like, a Hall of Fame or Legend game. I'm sorry, Tyler Freeman. You know, you can play third base, Tyler Freeman. I'm not AKA Scarlet, but, you know, I'll put you out there. Give you some reps. Get that Grady Sizemore out there. Actually, no, I don't even think I need any more PXP with them. So we don't need Grady Sizemore. It might be the option, honestly. They don't have many hitters. So we'll just do that. All right. And then we're just going to pitch with Rays. So let's pitch with like Shane McClanahan. Go into the bullpen. Play 2 more games with them. And then we'll be good with that. Let's hit Darno first. And then this can stay. All right, we are gaming. Woo! Woo! Messing my timing.
Large winners, even larger hogs.
I will say, I don't like to do it on the same day when I do play online. I like to separate them so I don't do it all on the same day. And then actually, it would mess with my timing if I were. But I don't typically let it happen because I don't play. If I'm grinding offline, I'm not playing ranked that same day usually. Oh my. Thune man with the Texas speech? Hell yeah, Thune. Hell yeah, buddy. How we doing, Thune? Hey, Thune, can I just say, I know the hitting feedback discussion and all of that has been a battle on the timeline. I got to give you a lot of credit for tweeting out that you are cool with the game with where it's at. Because I'll be honest, I'm not vocal on it because I really don't care that much. I'm just having fun with the game, trying not to be critical. But I'm having fun with the state of the hitting right now, too. Even if there are some, like, occasional swings where it's like, what the heck is going on here? Because there definitely are those. I'm having fun with it, too. So I tip the cap to you, Thune, for putting out that tweet. Because, like, man, so I've learned in the past, when you say stuff like that sometimes you get on some people's nerves with it. And I don't have the patience to deal with it, which is why I don't really talk about it. At the end of the day, you know, I don't really care too much because, like, I think it is cool for people to like or dislike the things that they like. Because, you know, I think that debate is never going to be one that makes everyone happy. Because it's like how this game is balanced with hitting and contact and all that. It's almost like how Call of Duty games are balanced with, like, time to kill. Where it's like they have balances and they lean one way or the other. But, you know, they're never going to find a balance that makes everyone happy. You're just going to find a balance that makes the most people happy, ideally. Unfortunately, there's some weird stuff that does happen, I think, out there. But overall, I've liked how it's felt. I've liked the feel of, like, singles sitting in front of outfielders. Felt like a lot of times you'd hit liners in the past, they would just go right to fielders. I like the non-home runs that you're seeing. I like it. Obviously, I don't think it's perfect, but I enjoy it.
No time there.
Yeah, that Kurtz card is pretty cool. That Kurtz card is actually very sick. But yeah, I don't know if anyone's watching or clipping out of context or anything. Anyone wants to take my opinion out of context? Because no, I really don't care that much. That's why I don't talk about it. I don't talk about the mechanics or, like, what I think should be the case. I think if there's anything there, I think one thing that basically everyone can agree with is that I think it would be good if SCS were transparent if they did anything. Which I assume they did. I think it would be good if they were transparent and just kind of discussed it. I think it's good to have an open dialogue and say, hey, like, between last year and this year, you know, along with the cards being blah, 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 we did this to expect this change for this logic. I think that gets people more comfortable with it. It makes them feel more okay with it if they hear justification from it. Some people won't be okay with it, and that's okay. But I think it's a good discussion. I think it's good for them to be open about it. I think it's one thing that SCS in general needs to improve at is their communication. They used to really be great at communicating things, but that's kind of changed over the last couple of years. I think that's probably because in some cases they poorly communicated things and it backfired on them. What's up, Acer? Oh, you got DNL? Oh, I'm jealous. I just bought Otani today, so, like, I have all the 90+ diamonds, which is nice. I'm just trying to go for all the 88+ diamonds now, and then I'm going to really start tackling those individual collections. Probably by that time happens, I will be probably like a couple weeks down the road at that point. Yeah, maybe. But also they haven't said, like, hey, like, we've got drastic changes hitting wise too. I can tell there are changes hitting. Without spoiling what my YouTube video is tomorrow. it's almost stuff I've done in the past where I've played versus CPU, turned up sliders all the way, and try to hit the furthest home runs I can. And I could get a tell of like what the exit velocities are like on a game. And in this game, they were not the same as last year. It was genuinely less exit velo. Like I was hitting some perfect homers with sliders up, even with low power players last year, up to like 120 miles an hour. I don't think I got past 117, albeit it wasn't like a fully extensive test. But I was testing like Road to the Show and the metal bats, seeing if I could hit far home runs. And I think there is something there, and I don't think that happens accidentally. I think it was intentional. I think what might have been unintentional is if they made that effect too drastic. Maybe they were like, hey, we nerfed this because of how the stats went last year. And the effect of the lower overall cards, it's like doubling the effect and how that feels. But either way, I think it's good they communicate. And like, one thing I talk about a lot on the stream here, because we have a lot of the transparent conversations here, but like I play games like Destiny, and like a lot of times there are things that are like big discussions within the community, things that are like, hey, this is a problem, hey, we think this is unbalanced and weird. Whether or not it's actually the case, they do a good job of communicating directly from the dev team, whether it's on like a tweet or just like in patch notes and stuff. They have dedicated notes each week with like, hey, this is the state of the game, let's talk about this thing, let's openly communicate about stuff. And I think it's so good for the game and the community that they do that, because it makes them, the fans, feel in the loop. It keeps the communication open if things were intentional or not. And at least like if things are changed in a way people don't 100% like, they can understand their intentions behind it, you know? There are going to be some people who are never happy. And seeing that in that game, then you come back to this game, which, you know, this is a live service game like that game is. They're releasing content each week. They're balancing the game as the year goes. Like, I think they need to take some notes on that. Yeah, their TWABs are great. They are great. Albeit, I assume this has not been the case for them forever. As someone who took a long break from that game and has only gotten back into it recently, I assume there were stretches that was not the case. And MLB The Show used to be pretty solid communication-wise. Like back in like the late 2010 games, they used to have SCS streams often. They would just have devs on there. They weren't like they weren't pre-recorded. They weren't like super scripted in how they laid things out. They just kind of talked about the new content coming up and just had open conversations about things more, which I loved. Perk waiting fiasco. Oh my god, that was the wait gate was crazy. That is insane how just like mechanically they did not build that right. That was insane. I gotta say, like, as much I played the game pretty casually, but there was a point in the offseason I was basically playing it every day. And I had a lot of fun with it. And I keep up with that game, even when I'm playing this game. It's definitely the #2 game for me right now. Just because I love the grind aspect of it, you know? And seeing all the stuff that community, I feel like, has gone through constant turmoil. It's like a constant roller coaster, partially with the game and the product itself, stuff like that. It's like it doesn't stop that poor community, man. Yeah, that's insane that they even found that out, you know? That is insane work. Oh, you like cat spike? That makes a lot of sense. Sorry, chat. We're talking to both Twitch and YouTube chat, and this conversation is very driven based on what we're talking about on Twitch here. I apologize, YouTube. Like, yeah, I mean, here's the thing is like, I could totally probably have a conversation with SES and say like, hey, like, is there a reason why you don't communicate? Is there a reason you don't do these things? And I could probably pin it back to like in the past. I remember when people made a meme out of Ramon saying like, you know, the game's working as intended. People didn't love the game. They've had instances, I think, where they've said things not entirely perfectly on a stream, and they may have regretted saying said thing because of that. But I think the communication does so much more good for your regular core player base, you know? Obviously, it doesn't affect everyone, but I think building up that core player base is huge and keeping them happy, or at least in the loop, you know? Yeah, some people are going to move on. Some people aren't going to be happy with your product. And I'll just say this, my hot take, a lot of people who are complaining about the game are still play the game. And that's okay. I absolutely get it, because that's how I was at points. What did player perks do? Yeah, I mean, it's all been, those things have been a slow push. It was huge to even last year put like the exact perk descriptions in like the handbook. I didn't know what walks per 9 did for a long time. Now, yeah, was it walks per 9? No, control. Control I didn't know. Specifically as an attribute what it did. I know implied what control was supposed to be, but they never told me what it was, and they never said anything in game. So like, it's all baby steps. I think the one thing that gets overlooked, and like this isn't me trying to defend SCS, because I really don't care. You know, I like the game, like the product. This is me trying to find justification for it. I think in general, SDS as a studio is not as big as other studios. It's not as big as we think. I know EA, you know, EA is EA. They put a lot of money. They make a lot of money into Madden. 2K has gotten ginormous, I assume, with them taking on multiple game projects and such. I don't know if SDS is that same way. I know it's owned by Sony. We gotta remember they only expanded to the 2 consoles over the last couple of years. And with some problems with how long they remain, I feel like they just don't have the capacity to solve all these things so fast. Just because of how small they are. Like, I don't think they're a big studio. So like, in some cases of things, like it's some things like that, like we're talking about, like them describing what perks do. It's like a slow game. We kind of got to get that stuff bit by bit, and they got to get to it when they can. Because they're also at certain points working on the next game so early on in the year, because they have a year cycle, and they can only keep going so much in one game at a time. So I really feel for them because they have that tough task of like yearly release game. I don't think they have a massive studio by any means, and like it ain't easy. Albeit the expectations are high from all of us. So like that's why I think it's tough, because we're all expecting a lot. We're expecting them to be the same substantial product as the other sports games out there, when maybe they just might not have the facilities to do it as easily, you know? But I don't even know. I actually never gone to the studio. I've never seen how many people actually work in the studio. So this is all just going out on a limb. Holy app session. What's up, Cream? How we doing, buddy? What's going on, dude? Hey, what's up, Clay? How we doing, dude? Yeah, I wish they did just like... I wish they did like openly put out information more so. That's kind of what when I was making content like I had a couple years ago, I really tried to find the specifics that wasn't told by SDS, like what the attributes did, how much of an impact it was, like testing things. And like there was a lot of like open air in the game that just kind of assumed that we would know or we would understand. And there's still so much with that. And that's why I think, you know, open communication is still good for them, and I hope they do that. But we'll see. JP and them with the raid. Thank you so much, man. Welcome on in. Hello, JP. Did you ever have those "This Is My Life" book reports in school when you had to do a report on a famous person? My cousin did not get the pick with his class and was given Helen Keller of all people, but learned an interesting fact about her I never knew. Oh, I don't think I had any of those, Clay. I don't think I had anything like that when I was in school. I don't think so. What's up, a hoofpad? How we doing, dude? Mikey from YouTube. Hey, welcome on into the Twitch, brother. Welcome on in. I appreciate you swinging by here. She used to wear tight pants all the time so people could read her lips. Oh my God, Clay. Oh, this is gonna be the second time where I contemplate ending the stream. I can't believe I just read that. Oh my God, I hate my life. I hate myself. I hate my life. You know, I should just be back to being just like a YouTuber and hibernate from being a Twitch streamer. Hey, yo, dude, that is an insane joke. Am I gonna see the Minecraft movie? No, not a big movie person. I don't really think I have any interest in that. Even if I were a Minecraft fan, I don't think I would. I don't know. Something about that movie just doesn't sit right with me. Sorry for all the bad pulls. Honestly, I've had a lot of good pulls this year. I'm due for a bad stretch of packs. I'm okay with it. I have been ridiculously lucky with my packs this year, especially over the last like couple days. So I will not complain about getting some duds out of these packs. I'm cool with it. Really don't care. Hey, you have a great one, MLB fan. I appreciate you hanging by, dude. Swinging by, dude. That was a more reasonable sentence. Okay, Cam Smith. Take the little stubbies. I gotta say, it is nutty how much content they gave us to grind here on day one. It's kind of cool. They gave us a lot of different things to do day one of this game. Like, I've had so much like offline grinding things to do. I hope they like keep up a good pace with this. And not that I want to be overwhelmed with things. I want to feel like I'm caught up and I've done things. But it's nice to have always something to do. And not feel like you're just forced to play one mode. But also, like, it's not at the point where it's like you feel like you're getting that FOMO where it's like, I don't know if I have to do these things, you know? But it's cool to have the things to do. It is a nice balance they're at right now. Haven't played a single game online. Yeah, I played my World Series push, had fun with that, and then, yeah, that was it. I'm gonna maybe do some BR, just a good refocus on some stubs. But the offline grind has been fun. Like, genuinely fun. Very fun. They have done a good job with it, with giving us things. And low-key, Diamond Quest might be doing a lot of the heavy lifting. But we love Diamond Quest, nonetheless. Diamond Quest is sick. All right, so yeah, we get that PXP, and we get those pitcher wins. Then we just need the one more pitcher win. Also, one more inning pitch. Oh, I don't even need to use Dar now. Actually, no, we got the wins with Rays. We need to get this inning pitched. Man, did I miscalculate my math? What did I miss? Oh, no, I was right. Yeah. I got to get one more inning pitch with Rays. And then the Darno PXP. Okay, I was gonna say, I was going crazy. So we're just gonna go for Guardians pitchers now, and we're just pitching inning with the Rays. Hey, let's go, Timmer. The FOMO this week? Oh, I bet they have that. They have that. What, the Lotus Eater, right? The Lotus Eater, sidearm that they had in Nightfalls. They did that right as this game released, and I was like, oh man, are you kidding me? Not I have all the other sidearms, like the rocket sidearms, so I was like, I'm cool with not having it. But like, yeah, I saw that, I was like, oh man, you're gonna make me want to hop back on that game and just grind that for a bit to end the night. And I've been telling myself not to do it. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get the gun for now. It'll be okay. It's been a slightly eternal battle. 50 or so T cards. Hell yeah, Cream. Yeah, I like how they did the TA grind like this. I mean, the cards aren't at a point where they like it's really beneficial to get them all. It really isn't. But I like how it's fun that you can't go for all the Jolt series, Pretty neat thing. And like it's like a rewarding grind, You get a pretty good card out of it. It's not the longest time if you really just stack players on the team, I've heard some people complain about it. I think it's just that we need to have a shift in the mindset, and like this isn't like old Team Affinity. Well, recent Team Affinity where you're just going through and flying through. This is like old school Team Affinity. It's got a substantial grind to it intentionally. I think they're going to have Team Affinity later on like the older one. But to start, it's cool that they have it like this. They have that element of it. I think the game almost had too much that was like, in terms of like program stuff, it was too quick in some senses, where you're just in and out of program content. So like none of it felt substantial. So it's cool that they have some stuff for the grinders that feels substantial. You could preload and finish TA. Yeah. I mean, we're going to have some Team Affinity drops, I think, between like Finest and All-Star. But yeah, you'll be able to get all of those cards right away. I don't think that was the only Team Affinity drops for getting. I think that's what they were saying. In 3 days every time? Yeah, and like, but that's entirely done with it. And the thing with that is like, it felt like it was fodder. You're just doing it just to say you could get it done. And then the only benefit you had was getting all 30 of them for like collection cards. And I don't like cards feeling like fodder. I don't like that. I want my card to feel like it has value if I'm grinding. Even if I don't use it, I don't want it to feel like it's fodder for something bigger solely, you know? I want it to feel like it has purpose. Like I go out there and use it and have fun with it right now. And obviously not all of those cards are great, but they have a purpose, you know? A lot of them could be used on their own. I could also use them with their little captain boost. Experiment with them. No way J-Mills clipped this and tweeted it. Okay, J-Mills. Okay, J-Mills. Get a diamond? I wish I could, Crazy Gav. Yeah, you only need like 15 of them for the collection. And honestly, I could see them dropping more Jolt series cards outside of Team Affinity. I could see them doing that, especially since it's a collection. I could see a bit as we go that they just make that like a special series to start. And then maybe they don't have the captain benefits, but like they drop more of that design in that series. They really love focusing on making those collections like easier to get over time, right? Even if you don't play the game that much, you're able to get them. Ooh, Aaron Nola, a little funky, huh? What? I'm your clip on Twitter. Your Twitter clip, J-Mills.
Nola fires.
Yeah, he has like he like bends mid windup. Interesting.
Fires to first. Just got him on that one.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll.
Yep, there you go. All-Star and the finest vouchers. Yep. I think here's the thing is like I said, I think they're gonna be doing Team Infinity in between that. But it's cool that they give you those vouchers because those are the things people want right away. Like if I'm a fan of that team, I want that card off the rip. So it's cool that they give you access to that. And honestly, I had an idea. I had contemplated doing a stream where we just grinded all the Team Affinity and just didn't stop. And I was like, you know, I don't think I should. Like, you know, it would be cool to get all the Team Affinity done, but like, I kind of want to leave it as like a slow push because in case things do slow down with content, and I want some offline stuff to do, I could just stack the teams, get the stats done, and just kind of do that bit by bit. And maybe at some point in the year, I'm just going to push through all the Yankee stuff and go for like the #1 fan icon. I'm not going to do it anytime soon because I don't want to rush to do that. But, you know, we'll go for it at some point down the road to just try to get all of that done.
Back at Citizens Bank Park.
You know, as the Dodgers All-Star? Of course you are. Probably Will Smith is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Will Smith and Shohei Ohtani. Will Smith, Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts. Probably doing a lot of heavy lifting there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of missions are literally just tallying stats. Yeah, it really isn't bad. It's just like a nice passive grind for the year. I think that's the reason why I think it's a change of mentality. It's like some people are upset of it because they want it to be like, hey, give me the 30 cards right away. I want those to be the baseline of my team. It's already meant to be like the core of your team with how the grind is. And honestly, I think the game is better off when Team Affinity isn't setting the pace for content. I like Team Affinity. It's cool giving a bunch of free cards like that. But I don't like when they set the power creep entirely all year. If that's like something that happens a couple times throughout the year, cool. But like, I want them to kind of, you know, spread it out. You know, maybe like start off the game, obviously is leaning towards the other programs and stuff like that in the game, which I think is cool. And then, you know, maybe there'll be some point where Team Affinity sets the pace, and then we're going to get some more other programs and things that we get that set the pace for the content, and then kind of like changes up throughout the year so it doesn't feel repetitive. Maybe that's the route they go. Let's go, Tomlin.
Line drive. And this one looks like trouble.
What is that? What's up? Is that control for control FN? Control function? Control function? I know my keyboard keys. How we doing, dude? Future stars? They could do a bunch of stuff. They could do a bunch of stuff like that. We'll see. I'm really curious how it goes. I think like this is the most optimistic I've been in their content structure in a little bit. Because like I feel like at the very least at its core people like the power creep structurally. So like I feel like there's a lot less risk in this format anyway. I think it's just a matter of messing with the things you release in a year to keep it entertaining and not make it feel repetitive. It's a game of not making the power creep feel repetitive. And there'll probably be some points in the year where they release a piece of content and we're like, we don't like it this way. What is going on here? And I think that's okay. You know, I think it's just gonna be a part of the game when you try to change things up. But overall, if it's fun, that's all that matters. Yeah, and I think they have a plan with it too. That's the thing. It seems like they have some sort of plan with things. I like the structure of those other programs. At first, I was like, I don't know if I like it in MLB 24 when they were doing the content at the end of the year. They're like, hey, this is like a teaser for next year. I didn't know if I liked it, but I think I was looking at it in the scope of that game's content. Like there was like one card at the end of the programs and all of that, and I was like, I don't know. But these programs have a lot of cards that are pretty good for when they're first out, it seems. And the grind is really just like tallying stats, using the cards in the program, doing some moments. And it's nothing too like overwhelming or annoying to remember. You just got to remember like how much PXP and stuff. But yeah, I guess we'll see. I gotta see how it plays out. Like I said, I swore I remember them saying they're gonna have Team Affinity outside of just the My Journey and not just like All-Star Game. I remember them saying they're gonna have them in between, but like pretty sure that was the case. They might not make it so you can get all the vouchers within the My Journey. They might make it sort of for those two since they're like the big events for the current teams or the current players.
To the right.
What's up, Totally the Real Bryce Harper in the YouTube chat? To another tab. Yeah, I guess we'll see. This is a good call. Yeah, I don't know.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I have no idea what to expect with it, but I appreciate it. Control function. Thank you, dude. Have you been hearing people? Team Affinity and I mean, like, I'll be honest with you. I've heard the occasional complaints about things that you see on Twitter leaking the stream. And honestly, I don't even try to entirely invalidate them. Because, like, even with Twitter, man, it's like, part of it is that Twitter does like to, like, blow up negative opinions. That's something that platform does. Bing bong, F your life. Hi, Day. I think that's a part of it. But also, like, this is a way I've kind of like not warped my opinion, but like how my mentality on things have changed over the last couple years. And it's like a lot of times, no matter like no matter what, there are gonna be some people who are always angry. More so, sometimes when things change in a game, or when new things come out, or in the MLB The Show's case, SES tries something, there is always gonna be people who don't like it. And a lot of times it's warranted just based off of their perspective and how they play the game. So they might just like voice that. Don't spam. Control function, please. You know, I used to get upset when other people used to complain about things. I used to get very bothered when I would see opinions that disagreed with mine, especially on like Twitter or in comments. And like, not that I felt the right to defend SCS, but I felt the right to defend my opinion on things. And nowadays, I just like don't really care that much. You know, like if I'm enjoying something, I'll just say, hey, I'm having fun, and maybe give some briefs like, hey, I like this thing and I like this thing, because like if there are things I like, you know. But I also am understanding on why other people feel the way that they do. And I think it's probably because I've been on both sides of things. Like, I've been the person who's complained a bit to try to get some change. I gotta start throwing some hammers down on YouTube. I've been the person who is not glazed, but like who has really liked things and then felt the need to defend things. So now I've been on like both sides of the spectrum. I'm at a point where I'm like, you know, if I enjoy it, and I'm just gonna let myself enjoy it. I'm not gonna go out there and feel the need to vocalize every opinion of mine. I'm also not gonna feel the need to defend that opinion all the time. I'm just gonna put it out there. People agree, they do. If they don't agree, they're free to not agree. And I'm not gonna really fret about it. I used to though, and like everyone's entirely free to debate or do whatever they want. Like, for example, in terms of the state of hitting on the game right now, that's been the thing going around on Twitter, right? Is hitting in a good state or exit velos low? And like, I don't know. I just don't really care to debate in that anymore. I sink so much time, and honestly, you get a lot of energy, negative energy, from debating or just interacting with some negative, overly negative folk who are on one side or the other. And negativity can come from the side, even if I agree that I even agree with, you know. I just try to stay out of it. I put my thoughts out there. If something I think is fundamentally wrong, I'll quickly put that out there, or at least vocalize opinions other people have from what I see in the large conversation. I keep it at that. So like, you can come in and just say, hey, this game is the worst thing ever. And I was like, good for you, man. I really don't, you know, I'm happy for you. I really don't care. And that's just where I'm at now. I'm just here to have a good time. I want to try to find the fun and stuff. So I try to stick with that. And if, you know, I share some feedback with SCS and things I like or don't like, whether I implement them or not is all good. There are too many players in the game for me to make the game pander to me. So. Yeah, this is a big old yap. Big old yap. And what sucks is I'm yapping so much, I feel my voice is already struggling again. Man, what the heck am I going to need to do for my voice to be okay? What do I need to ingest to make my throat not be annoying like it is right now? Because, oh man, it sucks. Like, yeah, that's where I'm at, you know? If you enjoy it, keep playing it. If you don't enjoy it, you're free to vocalize your opinion either way. You know? I don't want to stop anyone from speaking their truth. Just me personally, I'm at a point where I don't want to partake in the debates too much. I just want to go about and do my own thing. And if I'm not enjoying the game, I'm not going to be playing as much. If I enjoy it, I'm going to be playing it more, like I am right now. And that's the only reason I talk about the game, because it comes from a place of like me loving it or not, or me not liking things. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. And on that long-winded note, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. So I'm just trying to have fun with it and enjoy the time that I'm having fun with it. It might not be forever. It might be a point where I'm burnt out and hating my life. But I'm trying to enjoy the fun while it's here. Make content that I think is fun while I'm at it and enjoying it. And we'll see where it goes. That Buxton is great. I played someone on Hall of Fame with Gold Buxton in center. I think I gave like 2 or 3 homers in the game. He's a pretty damn good hitter. And then Buxton was just pimping homers off me. Did I take out Dick Allen like an idiot? I did. Damn you, Dick! I'm sorry, Tyler Freeman. Gone forever. Wait. Can you play third Santana? I guess it doesn't really matter. Dick Allen. Get back there, buddy. Dick? Where are you, Dick? There you are, you sneaky son of a gun. What a dick move. Haha, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. And we can take out Darno now, too. Wow, Santana. No catcher secondary on his live series. Heathenology with the raid. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome on in, everyone. Hello, hello. How are we doing? I appreciate sending the crowd in, dude. Hello, hello. I hope the stream went dandy. All right, let me take out Shane McClanahan. Oh, we are vibing. We're just doing some offline grinding. We're doing some team affinity stuff while doing the USA Conquest Maps. We're just big chilling. Big chilling, yapping. You know how it be. You know how it be. Oh, Daniel Espino. I remember when he was like a big boy prospect name. Is he even like any sort of like big prospect or any sort of big name for him anymore? I don't even know. I appreciate sending the crowd over, Heathnology. Favorite card? My favorite card so far has been Steve Finley, the Diamondbacks collection reward. Literally went to work and carried my team on the way to World Series the other day. Live Series Aaron Judge, a close number 2. but Steve the GOAT. We're going to give Steve an emote. That's how goated Steve has been. He's going to get an emote in the chat. Steve is going to be enshrined. Jersey hung in the rafters. Why? Why do you think he could help me, J Mills, huh? Why do you think Mr. Allen could help with my throat problem, huh? Would you elaborate for the chat? MV Steve, real. I've got a good amount of time in the game. My only gripe is that I'm not being rewarded for good swings as I am mediocre swings. I've noticed people say that. That's a sentiment I've heard people feel. For me, I felt like it was not a problem for me. And I felt like if you weren't getting rewarded on good swings, if you haven't done it, this is a general suggestion to everyone. If you're someone who normally uses an inner and a center PCI, and you're feeling like, I don't know, like you're making kind of like middle of the PCI contact and you're getting noodle contact, try a center only PCI. Because that's what I struggled with like the first day. And then day 2, I changed my PCI to this center only with just altitude, and it changed my life. Literally changed my life. The second I did it, I started actually hitting the ball well. And when I played ranked, and there were some cases where there was like one game where I had some hard hit outs, and I was like getting the rough end of the stick, the short end of the stick. But I ended up winning it anyway because I locked in the last 2 innings and walked it off. And I still put up enough good swings. So, for me, it has not been a problem. I don't want to use that to invalidate other people's opinions, though, because your experience is your experience. But if you're struggling, I would try that. Just by chance, it might make the experience better for you. Okay, J Mills, there's no way you just explicitly typed that out. There's just there's no way you just typed that out. I use strike zone, yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, go for it, Andrew. And then I made a hitting tips video on my second channel. If you know my Scann Plays channel on YouTube. Yesterday we posted actually it was 2 days ago. We posted a hitting tips video. And we're gonna strand these runners, watch. I would highly suggest watching that. I kind of give some like general hitting strategy and tips that hopefully will help someone. There we go. As long as I don't strand these runners, I am vibing. Now we're good at speed through this game. J-Mos, you know what you're doing. Don't tell me get my head out of the gutter, okay? Don't tell me that. You know what you're doing. I don't have the brain capacity to deal with this right now, too. And like, I know damn well, and I'm gonna check this before I say what I'm saying. I know damn well you're probably sitting in that Discord with the other guys, either just watching the stream in the shared screen, or you are watching on your own with the other guys, and you're saying these things chuckling. You're like, I'm so funny. Look at me. Like, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. And I know what you're doing. So you know what? Grow up. Yeah, he's trying to gaslight me. Every kind of glitch where on every bad ball the announcer would say ground ball base hit right field. I want to say every batter, but I saw that happen once where I think it happened in my video I'm posting tomorrow. I made a first baseman road to the show player grounded out the first, and whatchamacallit, Boog was like, and that's a single to right, a base hit to right, but it was a ground ball that I like routinely fielded at first. And it was like, okay, man, that's just wrong. I've never seen the commentators be more wrong in this game, in a game of MLB The Show ever. For a game that knows what the calls are, they're still wrong. None of us are talking to each other. Stop gaslighting J Mills. You guys are sitting in Discord in silence. You told him it wasn't his best work? I mean, good. Good. Way to get him, Tater. Get him. Get him. You're not in chord with them? What are you doing then? Oh, yeah, you know what? Let me make that right for you, J Mills. You're right. You're not in Discord with them. Get disconnected, bozo. Yeah, I just disconnected you from the voice channel that I'm not even in. How does that make you feel? Huh? Huh? Huh?
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Gunnar Henderson.
Just made him leave Cord. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, we have a channel, my Discord, that me and a bunch of the guys hang out in, and it's my server, so I can do things like that.
When he became the first pick of the second round,
yeah, I disconnected him. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hi, Loof.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's not the pitch.
2-2. Squirts away a little bit. 1 out.
You hit a walk-off homer, and he said that. That is so odd. You hit a walk-off homer, like, the base hit the right field.
And it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tyler O'Neill stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing it.
All right, well, we'll give up 1.
Out towards right center field.
Come on. Get her in. Get her in.
Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I honestly hopped on here. I anticipated getting like maybe 2 conquest maps or something. We got Caminero, which is what I wanted. But holy hell. The energy has quickly faded from my system. I don't know if it's J-Mill's fault. We can blame J-Mills. Chat, do we want to blame J-Mills for me having no energy? Or do you want to blame the person on YouTube who said that they're jorking it to the stream? I'm going to rationally blame the Conquest. Because the thing about Conquest grinding is, like, it's mindless. It's just, I don't lock in at all. And it's nice, but it's tough to keep up a nice energy for the stream. And I'm starting to, like, aw. Starting to honk, me, you know? And then the app session. You know, the app session could be contributing. The app session could do it. For sure. Oh, Dick.
Mullins makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
My day was pretty solid today. Totally Real Courage JD on the YouTube.
The first pitch misses for
I caught up on a little bit of sleep last night, or 2 nights ago. Didn't get the best sleep today, but I got a bunch of editing done, which was really what I needed to do. I got a full video done, so nice productive day. However, I wanted to go outside, either throw the baseball around and get some swings in. I got this. I got one of these Insta360 cameras, and this thing's pretty cool. You could take out the small part of the camera like this. Boop. And then this is like a little magnetic camera. And I've got this. This goes onto the brim of a cap, snaps this in, and it's a camera. And I plan on doing I think I plan on doing at least a video this year where we play some IRL baseball. I'm going to keep the subject of it secret. But I joined a rec baseball league, and I want to get some content recorded for that. So I wanted to test this in the daylight. And when I went to go do that, it was basically nighttime. It was like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So like, it was sunset. So I went out to test it, and I was like, oh, I wish I was more productive because I could have done this earlier. But nope, I was a doofus. I was a doofus. I blame your right hand's activities for my energy drop.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration.
Would you like to specify, Sneaky? What are my right hand activities? I feel like I know where you're getting at, but I really need to make sure. Because really, the most my right hand did today was click my mouth. But I need to hear you say what you're thinking. Just to be sure. I'm a southpaw. Okay, man. What has the stream become? We never talk about stuff like this in the stream. And this is what the stream has become. What have we become as a community? What have we become as a stream? What has happened to me? Why are we talking about this? This isn't even the first time this year. I think it happened in the last stream too. Someone said something. What have we become? We're better than this. Also, which mod is snoozing the ads? I'm saying right now, it's J-Mills. J-Mills is snoozing the ads. Not that I actually care, but I didn't know who's snoozing the ads. Who has the audacity to just snooze the ads and not say anything to me? Not let me save my snoozes for actually, like, crucial situations.
So a man on base to start the inning.
I did turn that on. I turned that on as an option for the mods. Just in case I'm doing something, you can snooze the ads on up to 3 times in a stream as like a, hey, like this thing is happening and Scann isn't able to do it. But it's an option there, but someone's doing it. Oh, you're good tier. That's something that totally J-Bills would be doing. He's like, oh, you're gonna snooze this. I'm an adult entertainer, you know? Do you mean an adult entertainer as in I am an adult who is an entertainer? Or an entertainer who entertains adults? Because if you were to look at my YouTube comments, I would severely disagree. You never F with my revenue? I mean, fair. I don't care about the revenue. I ain't making anything off of ads. I play the bare minimum of ads. I was just more so curious if someone was doing it just so I knew. So I could make it clear that we should be selective with it. But you're good, Tater. No worries. You're good. If it was J Mills, I would have been angry. If anyone else did it, I would have been fine. But if it was J Mills, he would have been the only one I would have been angry at. It's like, if J Mills did it, I'm like, you should know better, J Mills, you know? But if anyone else does it, it's like, pass, you know? Could be both? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to disagree with half of its meaning. Is Kentucky in the college? No, I do not think Kentucky is, no. They only have like 8 schools. TCU, Vandy, Tennessee, LSU, Cal State Fullerton. There's more, but they only have 8. This isn't MLB 2K banger. You're a real one, Scott 717171. This was an MLB 2K banger in the day. That's why it's on the playlist.
And that one clips the corner.
South Carolina. Yup. Texas. Okay, Brian Rocchio. Let you cook. I'll probably be live again tomorrow. We'll probably be live again. Yeah, fire burning, take a walk. Yup. Those are absolutely on the playlist. Yup. MLB 2K13 had an elite soundtrack.
Number 2. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there.
Nah, I'm over here. Exclamation point jorking. That's never gonna. I'm not letting that be a command. We're never making that a thing. That won't be a command. Anytime it is a command, I will delete it. And I will unmod said person who made the command. And that'll never be revoked. You will forever lose mod privileges. I gotta take this song off my playlist because like I listened to it like once one day and I was like, this song isn't bad. And past that first day, I'm like, this song sucks. Maybe not sucks. I don't like it. I'm gonna do it right now. Like, I'm good. Get this out of here. I don't know why that's in there. Get out of here. I don't know if anyone has any songs like that on their playlist where like, I don't know, maybe you added it first, like, oh, this isn't a bad song. And then you keep listening to it and you're like, you know what? I don't think I like this song like I thought I did. Why is it my title? What do you mean, why is it in my title? You know, what do you mean, why is it in my title? I'm not going to pull up my dashboard and see this in my title. Who did it? Who has the editor role and did that? Who did it? Who did it? Show yourself. Show yourself right now. There are only 2 people who have that role to do that. There are only 2 people that could have even had the role to do it. Show yourself. If you won't do it, then I'll find out myself. And it is so over. It is so over at that point. Exclamation point jorking cannot be the title. It was Trevor. It was Trevor. It was freaking Trevor. unless someone happened to find some behind the background way to do it. Trevor was sitting there. Is he in Discord with you guys still? No, he isn't. Is he lurking then? Oh my God. Well, you know, Trevor, you know, he got the editor role because he edited the video for me. He's gonna have to get that back next time. He's gonna have to get that back next time from me. Oh my God, that's funny. That's funny. He lost that real quick. He had that role for about how long? Like 36 hours. Gone forever.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, I don't think mods have the ability to change the title, so like it was totally that. Unless someone did the exclamation point title, but I don't think mods can do exclamation point title. Right? Like J Mills or any mod, try making a title. Just make sure you copy paste the last title before you do it. Try doing an exclamation point title and putting the new title in. Let's see if it works. Let's find out together.
So it's their last chance in this one. Gunnar Henderson.
DMC version is better. I mean, I do like to run DMC version too. I won't knock you for that take.
Right through there for a strike. 2 out, space is empty.
I hate how Day just exposed it like that. Then why is it in your title? Well, I should have been Day because he was the one that did it, and he was like, "Hey, why is it in your title?"
The shortstop takes the ball.
Do you like World Tour Series starting the season? I don't like the start of the Japan series games. I'll be real on that one. I don't like the time of the day that starts. Like I just physically can't watch it. It sucks because like I want to watch opening day because I enjoy baseball. Like, yeah, you know, I have a bad sleep schedule. I would love to stay up till 6 a.m. But like I just want to sleep when I'm at that point. I want to keep a normal sleep schedule so I can keep going, you know? Oh, 500 runs, nice. So like I don't like the time of things. That's like the thing I don't like about it. Okay. You didn't do it, Day. Nobody wants to expose themselves, huh? Nobody wants to expose themselves as the person who did that. I should speak that whole sentence. I should speak. It was J Mills. Wait, was it J? It was actually J Mills a long time ago. Friggin' Trevor caught a stray. Trevor caught a stray. It was J Mills. It was. I was right about that. I said, look at his message history. Chat, can we type an 07 in the chat for J Mills mod status? It's gone forever. And he thinks I'm not serious, but I am serious. It's gone forever. He's lost the right. Can you please get an 07 in the chat for his mod status? He is now just a pleb. SMH my head. He lost Discord mod because of people getting disconnected and muted in the call. And then he lost stream mod because he put exclamation point jorking into the title. Can I refund your Prime? No, you gave that to me. It's long gone. That's your mistake. That's your mistake. This is a mistake that you made. This is nobody else's fault but yours. You understand that there are repercussions made. And if you didn't, then the standards had to be set. So either you understood or you're being made an example of. Can I give J-Pills my mod or double it? That's not how that works. Mod, give me mod or double it to the next person. Like, no, that's not how it works. They snitched and nothing happened to him. He did a good thing. He did a good thing by giving me any sort of lead. He gave me a lead. I've been playing for about 2 hours now. About 2 hours we've been live. Can I have J-Mo's mod? That's not, it's not up for bidding. We don't need like a certain number of mods. We're okay. I'll bid 50 bits. And let me be clear, no, we're not doing a bid for this. It's just gone, okay? You were all in on it. Oh no, I bet you said it and then You told them, and they were like, "Oh, that's good, J Mills. Oh, that's good." I know how the vibes are when you all watch streams together. I know how it is because I was a part. I'm normally a part of that because I don't stream. Oh, Day gifting a sub to Tater. W Day. W Day. The scale of emotes in the chat for my dude. Poor Tater is just getting flooded with the Twitch ads today. I have them set to the bare minimum in my stream, so I hope they aren't too intrusive. But he was getting them in Ance's stream earlier today. He was getting like doubled up with his ads for some reason. Hey, what's up, Mateo? Mateo sighting in the big 2-5. How we doing, Mateo?
All right, ready to get under.
Yeah, I don't think Mateo has been here since in the same time as Day.
That's off the inside corner.
How's the baseball grind been going for you, Mateo? You still grinding?
Ground ball base hit right field. Sends it across the first.
I assume you are. I think I see some of your occasional like retweets and stuff.
Travis Bazzana. Sharp grounder, that's through.
Love that. Love that. Yeah, you're going to like to hear it. I don't know if you've seen any of my posts on it or anything, but I'm actually in a men's league. I'm in a men's rec baseball league. I signed up for it. And our first game is about 2 weeks. So I've been playing I'm gonna be playing baseball again myself for the first time in 12 years. The T videos, yeah, we've been getting reps in. Day's been coaching me. Coach Day, Coach Edgeny has been coaching me.
It's 2-0. Swing and a ball lined out towards
first game of the month, hell yeah, Thune. Yeah, our league, I don't know if your league is like this, Thune. Ours is like very basic level. It's like they have different levels of skill based on like your team's experience or like your experience. And in the one that I'm in right now, they have rules set up. So like pitchers can't throw above 80 miles an hour. You can't have, I don't think you can have anyone, or you can only have one person who has college experience. And I got lucky because I got put on like a team that someone who had he'd coached like another part of it. He was starting his own team in a new league they were making. And the group of people that he knew and that they got together, a good amount of them have like a fair amount of experience playing in leagues. And like they've been at it. So they're all really chill. They're also, a lot of them are MLB The Show nerds. So like they found out who I was. We go to practice. We talk about MLB The Show half the time. Pretty cool. And I think we seem like a pretty solid team. And we saw some footage of some of the teams in the league as well. And from what I saw of it, I felt like our team might be a little bit better than them. And by a little, might be a good bit better. And even me, someone who hasn't played college ball, you know, I played like 10 years of town ball. I played in some more like solid, like more extra leagues, like summer all-star leagues and some fall leagues. Nothing super competitive or anything. But like, you know, I know my ball. You know, I've played a bit. I feel at least confident in the field. I feel like I'm going to make hella plays in the field. And I think I'll be solid enough in the plate with what we've been working on. And I might be one of the worst players on the team. Some folk look like they just didn't have much experience at all. Which, you know, that's what the league is for. But like, we might just kind of demolish some folk. Former Padres minor league. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, the dudes were telling me that are on this team. They're telling me that at one point, I don't know if it was this version of the league or like it was another league they were in, that everyone was kind of around like even skilled. And then one guy came in who was dotting like 93. He was like dotting 93 on the black of the zone. Nobody could hit him. Just no chance. And they were all like stunned because they were like, what can you even do here? So like, this is like, it feels like to start, like we might be a good team in what this division is. And then they have a system where like, if you're a good team and they feel you're too good for that division after the year, you move up to the next one. So I feel like this bunch, we low-key might end up just moving up. I might end up being able to play some like pretty solid players as we go, which will be fun. But yeah, let me just say, some of the video I saw was interesting. And I don't want to insult them because it's cool they're playing baseball. But I think our team might be a little bit ahead of the pace in comparison to some of the teams we saw. Ooh, Tyler Freeman homer. Tyler Freeman homer. Look at Tyler Freeman.
It's 4-0. The batter now, Dick Allen.
84-ish. Yeah, like they actually have a rule where you can't even throw above 80. And like we have a couple dudes who can pitch, but like they're like, oh really? One of the guys is gonna be right on that border, very comfortably, of like throwing around 80. Like he's gonna have to work to not throw 80. At some point, it might throw out to like, hey, you know, if we absolutely need someone to throw a ball, I probably can. But like, I have no, I don't have any trust in my pitching ability.
Well, that'll make you feel good.
What's up, Elijah? How we doing, dude? Sorry about that. I was yapping a lot. Am I like 5 feet? Yeah, I'm 5 foot tall. I'm a short king. No, I'm 5'9". I'm right about an average height. Some people would call me a short king, but 5'9", 5'10" is the average. And if you don't agree with that, then you just don't believe with the fact. You don't believe facts. But yeah, I'm excited for it. We're actually gonna make some sort of content. I don't know how much on my own channel, but I have an idea for one video. My goal is to kind of like compile all like a bunch of training footage I'm taking and kind of go through the journey of me improving my swing and set the goal to, in one of my league games, hit a home run. Our left field at our stadium is 250 feet. So like if I could pull a ball down left field line and just get my swing good enough to do that in game, I could maybe hit a homer. I have faith that I can get to that point to eventually be able to hit a homer. So we're practicing. I know the goal shouldn't be to come up with a home run only approach, but I never hit a home run when I play baseball. So my goal is to hit a home run, and I kind of want to document that journey. That's why I got the camera. And yeah, we also have like an Instagram account that we made for our team. So we're gonna make some content for that. Like it's literally my job to make content. So I'll start, when you go to practices, cut up some clips of stuff that we do, which will be pretty fun. Look at my posture, bugs my OCD. Yeah, I've been slouching a bit. I don't normally always sit like this, but when I'm grinding and I'm just relaxing, I just go like, or I even just slouch like this. Normally, I sit like this. And you know what? It's a good call because posture matters. Yes, I want to get some third base, second base POV. That is absolutely a plan. That'll be some short form footage I definitely make. That is something I will be doing. No doubt. I love playing third base. It's funny. Second base is my favorite position when I had played. It's always what I said I could play. And then once I learned third, I was like, man, third is fun. The hot corner is so fun. It's funny because there was a dude who, like, we were talking about like how it's like a pretty entry level. I'm streaming on 2 channels, Elijah. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Apologies if you hear me yapping other people that you don't see. Someone signed up for our team apparently, and they had 0 experience playing. And when they were asked for their experience, you know, like again, like they're people, like the league welcomes new people, you know. That's like a part of it. But apparently someone had asked and said like, hey, like, I don't have experience playing, but I want to play third. And like, they were like, wait, like at least one of the dude that I knew, he was like, you know, like, probably not the best to have no experience and in this league get thrown at third. Because you run into dudes who smoke the ball. Like, pitchers aren't throwing hard. You have a couple dudes who can hit the ball hard. And if you haven't played at all, you're so screwed at third base, man. And I don't know if he had the heart to say, like, I don't know if you should. But they transferred to, like, another division in, like, another league. So, like, it ended up working out. But, like, that poor soul, if they were going to go into that, play third right away. Actually, no, they're, wood bats. It's a wood bat league. So, yeah, that's also my first time consistently playing with wood bats, which is kind of cool. But, yeah, it's wood bats. But, yeah, still. They're grown men. Some of them can hit the ball pretty hard. Even if we're, you know, we're still playing it chill. So some poor soul who hasn't played baseball before and just, like, that was going to be his one position he wanted to learn might have had a tough time. Not just making the plays, but also preserving himself. Me, at least, I've played enough third in the past. You know, if I'm really fretting for my life, I'm just going to stay behind third, you know? I don't think the guy's going to be rustling, bustling down the line enough where, you know, I got to stay on the bag, you know? If there's going to be someone who's yoinking the ball, I'm confident in my ability to not die at third, you know? Yeah, Metal Bat Men's League sounds like an absolutely terrible, dangerous idea. Absolutely. You have a good one, Elijah. Appreciate you swinging by, dude. Trevor Bauer is not in the game because he's not in the MLB. But like, yeah, like seriously, defense was like low key my favorite part of playing back in the day. I liked hitting. I did like hitting. But that gratification, making a sick play in the field, is the best thing ever. I don't care what anyone says. And like at third base, yeah, I had that opportunity to do that a lot. I don't know what it was. It was like I had some like odd instincts that just like worked out at third. Like I remember like we'd play at not great fields. We'd get like bad hops on like hard grounders right to third. But I would just instinctually just make barehanded plays on bad hops on like scorched balls. I'd make the play. And I was like, how the heck did I even do that? Like stuff like that. Like I had really good hands. The thing about me playing third base back in the day was like I was a short, chubby boy. I had no strength to my name. It was like the throw from third base to first base probably felt similar to a center fielder's throw to home plate. That's how it felt effort-wise for me. So that was the one reason I didn't like playing third, was the throw across the infield on some of the bigger fields. But the position itself, I loved it. So I'd play third, second, and then I'd get put in like corner outfield spots sometimes as well. Someone had to play the outfield, so I'd go out there and play it. I was always willing to just play really wherever I was needed, and those were what I really learned. I was like, I forgot to take out Dick Allen. We didn't need him in there. Damn you, Dick! At least Noob didn't ask me catcher. Yeah, true. I would say on the tier list of things, catcher is probably the lowest tier. Of like, you definitely shouldn't ask for that. Third base might be number 2. And then what, like shortstop? Shortstop is definitely down there. Learning shortstop without any experience and wanting to be the shortstop on a team is not the best. I will say one thing I might have to, when I was talking to all the guys on our team, it sounded like nobody was willing to be a shortstop. And we're like, so who's going to be our shortstop? So I might actually go through the effort and learn a bit of shortstop. It's at least something I can transition to, all right. I feel like I'd be able to make it work. You know, I've played enough second base. I've played with enough in the middle infield to understand what the shortstop should be doing, at least most of the time out there, and where they should be. So, like, I'm cool with doing it if I have to. But hopefully I can play, like, second or third. Pitcher? Oh, yeah, pitcher would be bad. Pitcher would be bad for sure. Hey, listen, when I played Little League, I got called the Mariano Rivera of my one team. I didn't really ask to be a closer, but I did learn a little bit to pitch, and my one coach used me as a closer. And I was a pretty good closer, because I just threw the ball into the zone. Just not hard at all, just ball to zone. That's all you needed back then. And I didn't pitch after that, because I didn't have the guts to say, hey, I can pitch. And I think I pitched like 1 or 2 times. I remember like when I was in high school, I pitched once against a team of kids that were younger than us. Like it was like my last year. And we faced a town over, and they had like dudes who were like, what, like 12, 11 or 12-year-olds. We were like 13. Bunch of short kids. And they put me on the mound, and it was like a blowout of a game to finish it. And I tried to throw a curveball. It was literally just like an eephus I threw. No sort of break to it. It was just like a lobbed eephus into the zone. But it got this kid looking. I cooked the kid. But it was like the only time I thrown anything besides just like a normal fastball in the game. But everyone saw that and they were like, whoa! But I just lobbed the pitch into the zone. Doing any MLB The Show 20... Nope, no more MLB 24 vids. At least for... Maybe there'll be some video where we come back to it, but no MLB 24 vids right now. We're on to 25. What's up, Mr. McCockins? Hello, hello. What a name. I feel like the stream has really hovered around one subject, which really feels weird. Wow, that's one I was surprised didn't snack. Game's broken. Game's broken. Hitting sucks. I'm rioting. Mess for a refund. But I will say I'm excited to make some content on it. I never would I have thought I would get to the point where I would make content on playing baseball. But having dabbled with it, I love it. It is real fun.
In plenty of time to first, one gone, bottom half of the first.
Like when I thought I was gonna get into being like a YouTuber or a streamer or anything back in the day, I thought I would only be playing video games. But no, here we go. Just watched, highly recommend. Ah, God. We'll let that command exist. We're just gonna hope that we can let the people forget about the jorking incident. Okay, now. Why? I feel like the more I talk about it, I'm making it sound worse. I actually I need to not call it an incident because it makes it seem like I did something. I was doing it. I was just reading a comment. I was reading a comment. For the YouTube videos? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the blitzball stuff was fun. I did really like that. Whenever we get a trip together with the buds, we will do a blitzball video, I think. Just because I enjoy it a lot. But yeah, now you get to watch that clip. And anyone who's just joined the stream now is probably like, what the hell happened, Scan? What is going on this stream?
Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Pulls out one foul.
And honestly, I don't know what's happening either. We're not calling it the incident. We're not calling it the incident.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
It's gonna, if so, that's gonna happen, someone is gonna be like, we're gonna have a big stream, and you're gonna be like, oh man, Scan, have we moved on from the incident? I'll never forget the incident. It traumatized me. I can't believe you're alive. And people are gonna be like, what the hell happened? It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad. I don't know if I'd be able to save myself from it.
You gotta think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
And he makes the catch.
Do I think the game will ever be free? Yeah, maybe later in the year they'll have it on sale for free. But that's about it.
And the slider just misses.
I would say so. I would say so, Mateo. I would say that is how the word works.
Swinging a ground ball
Oh.
up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, that may end up being an at bat. We go back to
I just want to get this map done, man. At this point, the goal is just to get this damn map done. I set the hope of doing BR or anything in the stream. No, that's not happening. We're getting this map done, and we are running away with our sanity.
It's a strikeout.
Oh, okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
Run is now in scoring position. Fought off foul.
The poor children on YouTube heard me say that comment, and there was at least one person who was watching, who was like, they were watching on their living room TV. They're like, oh, let me watch the Scan stream. And then their parent walked out to me saying that sentence. They were like, Daniel, what are you watching? No, just Scan. You know Scan. No. Turn it off. And their night got ruined. And I let that happen. I failed that poor child. Daniel, I'm so sorry if you're out there. Ah! York. Yeah, I do like New York. I do like New York. I didn't know New York had like notable peanuts. I didn't know that was like a thing. Found your Scan hoodie? Hell yeah, Mateo. Yeah, we're actually gonna get our own merch store up and going again at some point this year too. It's something I actually had wanted to do for a little while. Like we had a merch store with Showzone and it was fun. But I don't know, there's something about with me wanting to do things on my own with it that makes me want to get creative with stuff again. Almost like back then when we first got the merch store. The OG Scan merch lives on. My family still has it. My younger sister I think I got her a hoodie when I first did it, and she still consistently wears it with the little Scann script. Truly iconic.
Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana, doubled his first time.
She still reps it. But like, yeah, I think like what I would want to do, and like I like the way that other people do it now, is like I want to come up with like things that would be fun designs based on references and like videos and streams, you know, like things catch on when you're watching the content and they kind of stick, you know, like whenever we come up with our first line of Bing Bong merch, it is gonna cook, you know, because the Bing Bong has caught on and has become a mainstay in the channel, you know, things like that. No, that's not, that's not catching on. That's the thing. You guys are saying that's going to be a thing, but I'm not going to let it be a thing. I'm simply not going to. You may think it's going to, but I'm not going to let that be a thing. It'll never be a thing. For the children, it'll never be a thing. The children.
And here is Bo Naylor.
You got added to the Discord call. What do you mean you got added to the Discord call? No, you didn't. I know for a fact you did not. What do you mean? Why does my game look so bright? I did some color correction. So normally, and part of it is just because this is how OBS, or just like how in general it looks when translating over to my PC. Normally it looks like this. Boop. But it doesn't look as pretty. It's got a little bit of a dullness to it. But basically I recreated how it looks on my OLED monitor. My OLED monitor basically looks like this. And I liked how it looked. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make that how it looks on the stream. So I'm not sure if it looks really too saturated on your end, where the colors are too bright, but yeah, that's why mine looks a little brighter than what some other people's streams will look like. You'd so rock a hoodie that says no. J-Mo's, the sad part is I know you would too. You've got a t-shirt that says Rhythm with the Tism, you know? Like, I know you would get that. I know you would. But like, I can't do it. The hell, does he see the ball? No, it's just a preference thing. I just like when the game is a little brighter. I find the game looks a little dull. And I don't know if that's because SCS is trying to like replicate like broadcasts and how the games look like on that. I don't know if it's just because of my console settings they had to kind of tinker, or just like how most people's consoles are. But for me, I liked how it looked this way just because I like the vibrant colors. It looks prettier, you know. No advantage or anything. Hold on, partner, I'm overstimulated. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Like, that is actually a sick little shirt, you know. Thick little hoodie. What monitor? It is an MSI OLED monitor. Monitors are annoying to like actually remember the names of or anything. Let me just say it's an OLED monitor. It costs $1,000, and I highly suggest most people don't get something like this unless you have this ridiculously amount of expendable money, or you're like me who literally uses something like this all the time. Like I work on it. My work is also playing games. So I was like, you know, this is a reasonable purchase for me. But for the average folk, you don't need anything like this. Rich? I ain't rich. I'm Justin. Back playing MLB 25 too. Nice, nice. What'd you grind on MLB 25?
Fastball right back to the mound.
All right. How you liking the game so far? I'm having fun. And I'll be honest, I don't know if I 100% agree with needing a tweak. I'm kind of going to let it play out over time. I know it has been a big old debate between the community. But me personally, I've just had a lot of fun with it. For me, the hitting could probably stay like how it is, and I think I would really enjoy the product. But I think from what I've seen, I understand why the community has felt unsure or worried or not like the hitting. Me, I have not minded how it is right now, as a purely preferential thing. So, you know, I'm having a lot of fun. This is the most fun I've had in a game at launch in a hot minute. Is it possible to refund the sub they gifted you? I don't think so. I don't know. They could maybe. I don't know though. And then I'll charge back. And I don't know if he wants it. Like, does he want to make a joke cost me like $1 or whatever it is that they charge for chargebacks? Whatever it is. I don't think he wants that. As bad of a joke as that was, I don't think he wants that from me. How's new mode? Very fun. Diamond Quest is very fun. I have been doing like a run of it basically every day at least. I don't know. I don't know if it's as definitive as that, Marcus. For me, like, I got to World Series. I absolutely pooped on the ball. I won every game besides the disconnect that I might have lost anyway. I felt really good. I felt like hitting was really rewarding. It could have been because I had better teams than some people. Could have been for multiple factors, but from my experience, I felt like I enjoyed it. I got to test more on Legend, maybe get up to Go difficulty and test it some more. But most of the game, I've genuinely enjoyed the hitting. You know, I've enjoyed the non-constant homers, but I also understand why some people don't like it. Like, I get why people don't, because it's preference, you know? What do you want? What do you want out of the game? What do you think should be hits and what do you think shouldn't be, you know? I get why people are unsure, like, feeling that way. But me personally, I've liked it. So, I'm not gonna go rioting for change that, you know, for me, I still enjoy how it is. Then I pooped. Did I miss the poop thing? Did I say something about poop that I didn't even realize? Have I lost the plot that much? Who did I unlock? Tristan McKenzie. I do use precision rings. Yes, I use green precision rings on my left stick. Tristan McKenzie. Where are you, Tristan McKenzie? There you are. How did I not see you? Dork. All right. One of you guys are playing DH. Doesn't matter. We should have seen this coming. We're all getting used to 70 power. Yeah, it's a part of it. Here's the thing. I don't think it's as definitive as one thing being the cause of it. In some examples, I think people put out there, it is a card being lower attribute on power. For some of them, for sure. Some of them, there are some weird swings. Like, I will say, there's some swings where it's like, players have gotten perfects, and they kind of got a very low exit velo, where it's like, what? Or like a basically perfect swing with a very low exit velo. I've seen some of that, and I would say that's where I kind of agree, where it's like, I think that's probably problematic. But in the grand scheme of things, like, I don't know how much needs to really be tuned. From my experience, at least. But we'll have to see. Let's see how it plays out. I assume they're collecting numbers. They're collecting evidence of things. And I would like to hope they make changes if they feel it's necessary. It's that early in the year. We'll see, though. You said you pooped your... Oh, I pooped on the ball. Oh.
Ready to go?
I say that all the time, though. I always say I poop on the ball. It's not like it's like, oh, you know, it's the first time I said that, like, the J word, you know?
Underneath it, and it's caught for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Travis Bazzana.
Hey, you know what? This is a general thought comment I saw on YouTube. You know, if you want to play on beginner and that is fun for you, do not let anyone ruin that for you. You play on beginner and you have a fun time. I genuinely will play Road to the Show. Like, I think I've done it a bit now, where I like playing Road to the Show on beginner and just beat up the CPU because it is fun. So if that's where you play on, then you know what? You do what you gotta do to have fun. Ignore what anyone else thinks or says. You just have fun. And if that's playing on beginner, that's the best you can do, or whatever it is, and you have a jolly old time with it. That is why it exists.
To the right side, Bazzana.
Because you know what? This game is pretty dang fun. And it takes a lot to learn how hitting works. And to get the timing down and the muscle memory. So, you know, sometimes you want to hop on and play on beginner. Like, when I first played MLB The Show as a kid on PS2, I played on rookie difficulty all the time. Because I couldn't do anything above rookie.
He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments.
I feel like we'll be pretty good. We get Tristan McKenzie's PXP. I forgot how much PXP it is for the gold. Is it 500 for the pitchers? Is it 500 or 350? I feel like it's one of those two. Or maybe it's 250. I don't even know. But we get some PXP with McKenzie. We get a couple runs with the Guardians. At least, you know, for one map, splitting it up, this isn't too bad. And, you know, I'll probably do the other 2 maps and some offline grinding. I'm not going to rush them because I don't need those pipeline cards too much. Why do they give penalties on freeze-off? I mean, the reasons they do it is because they don't want people quitting in co-op games. Because, you know, they're anticipating people random queuing, you know? Like random queuing for other teammates. So when you have people quit, it's not really fun. In that case, I think that's the main reason it's a thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think that my opinion, I think the freeze-offs and then dealing with the penalties, like freeze-offs are obviously a problem in there. I feel like they should not have the penalty on as long as freeze-offs are a thing. Because I feel like that's how a lot of that ends up going, you know? I mean, you don't have a penalty for solo ranked in quitting games. So, like, why have it just in co-op? Because that's most of the time the people are either getting into a freeze-off or they're quitting as a team. How's the swing coming out? I haven't swung since Sunday. I had some swings at the cage on Sunday. And after taking some, like, practice and, like, learning a bit more, they're getting better. The swings are getting better. But I haven't swung since Sunday, so I haven't been able to improve as much as I've wanted to this week. Also, this is an odd bug. I don't know if they said anything about this. You guys notice how, like, sometimes textures just won't load? Like, you see how blurry all the sponsor signs are in the outfield here? You might not be able to tell unless you're playing the stream at, like, 1080p, but just pulled our glorious King Scan. Who'd you pull? Aaron Judge? Is that what you're telling me? You pulled Judgy? Tell me you pulled Judgy.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Oh wait, do they have penalties in solo too? I didn't even know that. I didn't think they had penalties in solo. If they even, I don't think they do though. I thought it was just a co-op thing. Because like I never quit games out of solo really. It's helping with performance. Don't tell them. Oh. How do you know if that is the thing that's helping? How do you know it's that thing? I don't think they want the ship it brick in center field to be blurry the entire time. Losing rating points? Oh. Oops. Because, yeah, that's just what happens when you lose a freeze-off. Yeah. The game doesn't know how to determine a freeze-off is just like a tie. You just let it be. So, yeah, that's why. If that's what you're saying, that would be the explanation. Or the best explanation I can give. It helps, so tell them. No, I'm going to tell them. I'm going to message them right now. I'm going to message someone, whether it's personally or in a Discord message. And I'm going to say, hey, guys, you see these textures in this stadium? They aren't loading all the time. Looks like they're loaded in now, though. They loaded in between innings. I'm going to tell them, J-Mills. I'm going to do it. All because you're letting a bad joke. I mean, a bad joke. It's actually a pretty funny clip. You're letting the meme continue.
The tall righty, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally
I don't know. I think it's a bug. I think it's genuinely just a bug. I don't think it's like, oh, you know, got to optimize frame rates. Favorite baseball team besides the Yankees is the Yankees and everyone else. Yankees are the only team I really root for.
lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yeah, they got the first pitch time wrong. Real. They showed up late.
Got him swinging. Down to the last out for the
I think
Rays.
after they have 2 games, that should be nice and quick.
Down the box, comes up empty with a
And we'll fly
swing.
through the Tristan McKenzie PXP.
They're down to their final
I like being
stop.
able to use
The
pitchers because you could literally just pitch with them every game.
Strike away. And
Oh,
now
perfect, perfect.
hammered
This is going to be a fly out.
back there.
Get good. Oh, they didn't load.
And it hits
Oh.
the fence. And
Everything
he
is
starts
blurry
to
again.
get off right with a double.
It's like it's happening between half innings.
And now Johnny DeLuca. Swing and a miss.
Suspect.
Here's the slider. And it's 0-1.
My favorite team is whoever is playing the Yankees. That's crazy. That is crazy to not even have your own favorite team
Second with 2 down.
and to root for whatever team is playing for the Yankees as your favorite team. That's crazy.
That'll do it.
Like, that's insane levels of hate. You know, it's okay to have your own favorite team. You can even say you're a Red Sox fan, I'd be less insulted. But to say you only root for a team because they're going against the Yankees is insane behavior. Insane. All right. Nice. We get Braden Taylor. Now we just need to beat the Marlins. You're a Guardians fan? Okay, you know, maybe fair. I would say if you were a Twins fan, you get more of a pass. But Guardians, you know, you get some there too. You get a pass there too. You know, if I had a team that was miserable in the playoffs and the Yankees were a team that ruined that for them over and over again, I would root on the Yankees' demise too. I mean, it's what I did against the Astros, so I get it. I get it. Watching the Yankees just hate them when they play my Jays. Oh. Fair point. Fair point. Favorite player? Right now, it's Judge. I will say, on the Scann favorite players list, like the list of players he really likes who are Yankees and the power rankings, I think very quickly, Tim Hill skyrocketing up the ranks. Becoming a big fan of Tim Hill, someone who has quickly made probably the top 5 in terms of favorite Yankees, Luke Weaver. Luke Weaver is a very cool player. I like Luke Weaver a lot. Very fun personality. His story is cool. Very good pitcher for the Yankees. He has quickly skyrocketed to the top 5. Ben Rice got up there as well. With some like the off-season video and stuff of him like speaking Spanish. Like Ben Rice, legend. I would say top 5 still though. You got Judge. I love Glaber. Glaber's still in my top 5. I will always have a soft spot in my heart for Glaber Torres.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, Grady.
But in terms of my top 5 players, you know, I'd have Garrett Cole up there. I'm putting Giancarlo Stanton in that top 5.
Well struck right field.
GT is still there. I always will love Glaber.
Throws to second.
And at this point, Luke Weaver might be the 5 in terms of like current favorite players. I would say Luke Weaver might have slid into the 5. But you know, that the whole thing could be interesting. You know, we could get like Volpe probably sits at like the 6. Like Volpe, Wells in like the 6, 7 spots. Jazz might be just outside the top 5. Like, I'd have to really think about how much the Yankees, you know, Yankee tier list and how much I like the players, you know. But that's a lot to think about. I don't really think about it like that. But those 5 are probably my favorite. Like for sure. Love Luke Weaver now. In terms of non-Yankees, I will say I do like Tatis. Tatis is up there in terms of non-Yankees. In terms of like non-Yankees, a lot of players I end up really liking end up being like big players on my fantasy baseball team because fantasy is really like a lot of how I would like learn about players outside of the Yankees. So like guys like Tatis I got in fantasy when like he was first popping off. Big fan. Obviously, I still love, like, fun, exciting player, and that's really why I still enjoy him. But it stemmed from fantasy. It's kind of the same with Ellie De La Cruz right now. I'd say Julio Rodriguez is probably up there. Obviously, I like the Mike Trouts a lot, you know. Love Trouty. Acuna is electric. Even though Juan Soto is not a Yankee, Juan Soto's up there. Even though he'd make a Mia sad.
There's a swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty.
When the Yankees came to Jays jersey, only got beat up cheering for the Jays. Went to Fenway, felt super welcome there. Maybe just a bad day in the park. I will say those Yankee fans do exist. Like, for example, here's a story. When I was a kid, my cousin was a big Gary Sheffield fan. He was a Yankees fan, but he was a big Gary Sheffield fan. Sheffield obviously was a Yankee for a year, and then the year after he went to Detroit. And my cousin got a Sheffield shirt or jersey, whatever it was. And we went to a game together at Yankee Stadium when the Tigers were in town. He had a Sheffield shirt on. He was like 10, 11, 12 years old, like around that like ballpark, like young teenager. And his one Yankee fan was heckling him about wearing that shirt while we were just sitting watching the game. And like, I saw that and I'm like, wee woo, red flag, don't like that. And like, I think from being on like in another team and going to Yankee Stadium, you definitely have to be careful. Like, if I were a Red Sox fan, especially, I would not feel comfortable going to Yankee Stadium wearing a Red Sox jersey. Just like when I went to Fenway, I was intimidated to wear a Yankee jersey in Fenway just because I don't trust the situation. Obviously, Jays, Yankees aren't crazy rivals or anything, but they're in the same division. I can understand. Like, I'm having been there a bunch, I know not to trust Yankee fans because, like, here's the thing: Yankee fans a lot of times like the Yankees is such a part of their day. It's like they're their livelihood. They go to a game, have a lot to drink, don't even think about what they're doing or saying. And obviously, Yankee fans are very generic baseball fans, and they're New Yorkers with very vibrant personalities. So, like, you know, it's a turnoff for people. So I get that. Me personally, and this is being a part of the fan base, I'm biased. I think that's what makes Yankee fans so fun. Like, I think they get a lot of general hate, but it's fun to have fans that care to that level. Like, with the Yankees, it's like, it's literally some people's lives. And that's why they're so damn passionate about it. So being like a part of it, it's like cool because you know your fans really care. And even though some of them are absolute idiots, not just with how they react to games. Oh God, Tristan McKenzie's dead. Oh, he's like dead. He's good. He's good. Perfectly fine. I'd say he's good. Even though some Yankee fans are absolute idiots in their ball knowledge or how they act at the stadium, I think that's the part of it that makes it fun. You know? They freaking care about that team so much. And they'll go to freaking war for that team. And that's why I think it's fun being a Yankee fan. But I get why other people hate it. But yeah, I agree. People who take it that far are the worst and make the sport not fun. People who are a fan of another team should not feel unsafe going to your stadium. They really should not. That should not ever really be a thing. Even with like the worst rivalries, you know? You shouldn't feel unsafe. And if that's something you let happen, it's never good. So I absolutely agree with you. Oh no, I bet since you've been there and experienced it, J Mills, you feel more comfortable with it. And like, I totally can. It was just a hunch I had beforehand, not having experience at Fenway, because it's something I worried about, knowing how bad Yankee fans are with it. I didn't know if Red Sox fans are that way. If I were a Red Sox fan, I definitely wouldn't feel comfortable going to Yankee Stadium wearing something. Do I like the Mets? I don't hate the Mets. Except for when I talk to my friend Doug, who's a Mets fan. Then I poke fun at the Mets. But I don't actually hate them.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know
that in the mid-2000s, that's good.
For me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was
that is good, because it really shouldn't be that way. I love the Yankee-Red Sox rivalry, and I love when it's heated, where everyone really cares, but, you know, the The fans don't need to go at each other, you know. You know, let the Red Sox fans just be offensive to the different players on the field. save it for the offensive remarks that they yell to players at the field. Not friendly fire to the fans. Making a joke there, by the way. No, not every Red Sox fan is a racist or anything like that. I'm making a joke though. I'm not being that serious about that. But I bet Red Sox fans are pretty chill. When I went there, it was actually really fun. I really loved being at Fenway. It really was fun. I would totally want to go back to Fenway. We actually want to go. My sister's boyfriend is a Red Sox fan. So we've been intending to go with like my family who are Yankee fans, me being the main diehard Yankee fan, and going with like him and my sister to Fenway. That's something that we've wanted to do. Hey, Scan, I bet you only tip 15%. No, I actually tip well. That is actually something I do. That's something that I have learned through my family. I tip well. Always tip above 20%.
That one just misses.
Jaron Duran's the GOAT. Real. Hey, Jaron Duran cooked for my Chicago Dogs, my White Sox franchise. I did the N24.
2 down, nobody on.
Boo, 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 boo. All right, there we go. Conquest map done. Well, we got to take over the spaces, but we did it. Hooray! I will say I miss when the Red Sox-Yankee rivalry was like peak. I miss those like late 2000s days. Obviously, I don't think I'd miss going to Fenway or anything like that. But I miss when that rivalry was like peak. You know, I want to hate the Red Sox, you know? I think it's fun to have rivalries like that. And obviously it's not the same way. Partially just because how the team's discrepancy has been. Like, I remember many cases where both teams were really good at the same time. It had those heated things. Been a little while at least. When was the last time it was probably stirred, like the pot was stirred, like Joe Kelly and Tyler Austin? And how long ago was that? It was like 2017, 2018, maybe 2019. All right. We did it. Hooray. So we got Braden Taylor and Thomas Weiss. We got 2 players out of that. Pack opening. How does that work? If he's a Red Sox fan and I'm a Yankee fan? We both know that we don't have any sort of like hate toward each other or anything. We just like literally whenever we see each other, he will like be like, so like, what do you think about the Red Sox with this? You think the Red Sox getting this person? You think the Yankees getting this person? And we talk, you know, the run of the town, whatever is happening. We both actually like don't like take it seriously. If anything, my family members who are like not even like my dad kind of watches baseball, but he doesn't care. Like my mom and my sister who don't even watch a lick of baseball, they would be the ones, if anything, that make the jokes about like, oh, you know, you're a Red Sox fan. And they're the ones who don't even care about it. So like, it's a chill thing. However, my sister, not my sister who is currently dating him, she did not care about baseball enough to really be like, yeah, I'm 100% a Yankee fan and I'm not budging. So she just roots for the Red Sox because he roots for them. So like he converted her into a Red Sox fan. But like she's not really a baseball fan in the first place. So like it's not like she was like, oh, you know, I love the Yankees. I root for everything they do. Now I'm going to root for the Red Sox. It's only because her boyfriend is a diehard Red Sox fan and watches them all the time. So like, that's why. And I understand that. I'm not like, you have failed our family, our family of Yankee fans. Our grandpapa would be disappointed in you. You shall leave and never be seen again. Like, no, like nobody actually cares. And my other sister makes more jokes about it than anything. She's like, ew, Red Sox. I hate Red Sox. But she doesn't even like know anyone on the Red Sox or know baseball. She just knows that like Aaron Judge and a couple players on the Yankees exist. So it's funny. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, 21 was the closest, but even still, it's not like the rivalry got heated or anything. I think the Yankees' most heated rivalry they got into recently was with the Rays, with Aroldis Chapman and Mike Brasso. Like that whole thing that happened that pandemic year, and then it carried into the year after. Like that was the closest the Yankees got into any sort of rivalry with anyone. And yeah, it's like, yeah, the Yankees and Red Sox hadn't been consistently good. The closest would have been that wild card game, which was fun, but like, yeah, it wasn't really like a rivalry right then and there. But how are we doing, Big Win Sports? How are we doing, dude? Honestly, I don't know if Brasso really peaked. He just had that moment. He had a couple moments for them that season. Classic Rays fashion, where he's finding a way to, get a lot out of someone, even if for a bit, and then just toss them away like dirty goods, just like we've had enough with you. I am not playing with you anymore. But like, he was a gross platoon guy for that year. Miles Straw and the fans in the outfield? Yeah. Yeah, probably. Probably about it. I mean, the Yankees still have a lifetime hatred of Jose Altuve. Maybe that rivalry technically hasn't ended, and I hate that one hasn't ended because, like, I don't like the Astros. They have scarred me from that 2017 season. I thought that year was going to be the year. But, we don't need to boo Jose Altuve every time he comes up to the plate. It never works out. It never works out. But those fans don't know. They're just there. They just know, oh, we hate Astros. Oh, we hate Altuve. And they just boo. They don't care. They're there for the vibes. And it always backfires. J-Mo's, I'm not. Oh. Not reading J-Mo's comment. We're talking about the diamond. We're talking about the diamond we just pulled. Give me someone juicy. Oh? Oh. 87. Okay. Not bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I like the last pack too. And I will be selling at that price. I will be taking the stubs. 19,878. Hooray! I have been blessed with pack luck these last couple days, chat. I don't know if it's because I'm getting a lot of packs. I don't know if my luck is genuinely good. Either way, I'm taking it. I pulled Bobby Witt out of a silver pack last night. I then pulled Mason Miller out of a silver pack. That is a sign. I was going to probably end it at this point anyway. My game crashed in the lineup screen. We're going to call it here. I am celebrating the pack luck. We're ending on a positive note. We had a very weird roller coaster of about 3 hours here. Yeah, and Jordan too. Yeah. I will never get that one. There's going to always boo Astros whenever they can. But, that's just how it is. Hopefully they get over it one day and it stops backfiring. Seriously, I appreciate all of you hanging out with me. This is a fun stream. I know it's just a chill grind stream. Not every stream is going to be like this. I think we'll try to be live tomorrow and try to play some BR. All right? I appreciate y'all hanging with me. This was very fun. We'll be back again, hopefully tomorrow. No guarantees, because we're kind of weighing things. It really depends on what I do with my video. If you want to see all the notifications, sub to the YouTube channel, turn on notifications, and you can see whenever I'm live here. And on Twitch, you can turn on notifications here and get notifications. Also, if you want to type in ! Discord, a link to my Discord server, and you could join that. We have a channel where you can get notified every time I go live there too, if that's easier. I'm going to end things on YouTube here quick before I raid off. YouTube, thank you guys for the love. We'll be back in probably tomorrow night, like I said. Tomorrow on the YouTube, for everyone, we have a video being posted. 3 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're here and watch it. I bet you will love it. All right? Bye, YouTube. I appreciate you all. Have a great night. And we're going to raid someone on Twitch. Oh, the YouTube chat. Am I right? Oh, gosh. That's a joke. I'm not serious. We had a fun night. I don't know what the heck happened, but we had fun. Let's see. And we'll be the show. I lost my mind. Let's see. Who do we go raid? I think. Oh, you know who's cool people? Who would be cool to raid? I think, did I see him live? I think I just saw him live. Make sure I did. Yes. Jaredactyl. Cool fella. We're actually like low key pushing for like, we kind of set a challenge like me, him, and Ants, I think. We were like, hey, let's try to like push for 100K YouTube subs together. Let's like make it a race, you know? He's a cool guy. You guys may have seen some of his YouTube videos before. He's running some co-op with Greg. I personally know who Greg is, but he's playing with Lombo, who is someone who's also another creator. We'll be back in here tomorrow, like I said. And then we will be back hopefully then, all right? Have a great night. Love you guys. Never say that J word in this chat again. I'm serious. That J word never gets said in this chat again. Thank you.